population in the world. If you really want to go after climate change, go after China and
my
India
head
and all these
is
others. There
burning.
we go.
Okay,
You wouldn't
enough
like
old
anything I said.
ass. Enough old
Okay.
ass. I heard all of what you said, and I don't know how you think anybody can address any fucking thing you said when you go on and on and on for 45 minutes. What do you think? What do windmills do, old ass? What is a windmill?
Old ass doesn't know how to unmute. My mod powers don't work when you use TikTok Studio for some reason.
You have to use the multi-guest button.
Oh. There's an invitation, old ass, to unmute.
You got this. Old ass. You don't believe in windmills, so tell me what a windmill does. Please, please.
Lone Star said cheese curds for lunch, Emma. I said, you buying? He said, you got DoorDash. I don't want cheese curds. No, thank you.
So, guys, real quick, I don't know.
Old ass, I sent you an invitation to unmute, buddy. So what you're gonna want to do, I'm gonna walk you through it, okay? Your square box that has your picture in it, you're gonna tap it with your finger, and it's gonna look like a microphone button with a line through it. You're just gonna tap that. Tap that. There you go. You did it.
So real quick before
Okay.
old ass tells me what he thinks windmills do, guys, for every $1 that's donated, this is the sound I will play. And for every $100 that we get to, after our goal, we will donate to Emma for the trip. But for every $100, we will watch the entire video of, this.
So do you know how much it costs to build a windmill?
I want to be a good boy.
Well, first you got to tell us what a windmill is.
I want to be very
It's a
well behaved.
great big windmill
want to
for
be a good
generating
boy.
electricity.
It's not just used for electricity, and it's not built with wood. So that's weird.
Windmills are not used for electricity at all, actually.
So what the fuck do you call the great big windmills all over Iowa?
Wind turbines.
Oh, okay. Technical.
No.
God, you guys are so fucking
That is, there's nothing
anal.
technical about
Anal.
that. Windmills and wind turbines are two totally different things. If you're saying you don't believe in windmills, then you don't believe in
Okay.
what? Farming? Do you believe in farming?
Wind turbines. Excuse me. God, you're anal retentive as shit.
No, we're just correct.
Oh, and that's more important than having a conversation.
Yeah, it is important for you when you say, I don't believe in windmills, for us to clarify what you mean by you don't believe in windmills. Why don't you believe in wind turbines?
Because they cost a ton to build, and
how much do they cost to build?
So I have to Google everything. I have to prove everything.
Yeah,
we can't have a discussion.
You said they cost a ton to build, and they what? What do they do?
It takes a shitload of oil to manufacture them.
What kind of oil?
To maintain them.
What kind of oil?
Lubrication oil. It also costs oil for. You don't think they're lubricated? They have a massive gearbox on them.
We need that as a sound. We're lubing the wind turbines.
Do you think the gearboxes on them are dry?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you really think the gearbox on them doesn't have oil?
What is that? What is the relevance?
The cost.
What kind of oil is it? You have to know what kind of oil it is to know the cost, because there's different kinds of oil, right?
Oh, fuck you. This is a waste of fucking time. I should have known better to come on here. Because all you guys talk about is technicalities.
So wind turbines cost 800 gallons of gear oil. Gear oil. The oil is crucial for...
Do you realize they change the oil on a regular basis?
What is the relevance to that is what I'm asking you. What is the relevance?
How
What
does
is it?
it
What does that
save us on
matter?
fossil? How does it save on fossil fuels?
Fossil
Why
fuels?
It's not fossil fuel. What are you
No.
talking about?
No, they don't run on fossil
Okay,
fuel.
wind turbines are to generate electricity, but you could generate electricity by using coal, and that falls into this global warming shit of using coal to burn to generate electricity, natural gas to burn to generate electricity. You know, that's the global warming shit. Driving a car. Electric cars cost more to manufacture than a gas car. They do not recoup their money because
You're
they
wrong,
use
buddy.
coal and natural gas to
You're-
generate the
You're
electricity
wrong, buddy.
to charge up your car.
You're wrong, buddy. Wind turbines aren't used to charge up your car and charge up your car only. You're
No,
wrong.
I didn't say
And the
only.
oil,
There you go with the technicality. Only.
God, stop.
Oh
Well, that's
my
so.
God.
Look, the reason why she's asking you questions, right? And it seems like technicalities to you.
Are you the same one I was on earlier?
Correct.
Yes,
I thought so.
spoke to you earlier, old ass. I
Okay.
get it. It's
All right.
forever on the internet. It's forever on the internet on YouTube, old ass. You can find it at misbehavedwomen.com if you want to relive those really great memories that we had together, right? But the reason why
you
old
put
ass
all that
stop.
on YouTube?
Old ass stop. Yes, I dual stream, so it's on TikTok and on YouTube.
Oh.
Just like right now, you're on YouTube again.
Oh.
You're live on YouTube right now, old ass. Say hi
Okay.
to YouTube.
Cool.
Cool. So anyway, the reason we ask you these questions, right, is because I find that Jess and I are very similar in the sense of when we talk to right-wing supporters or like Trump supporters or right-wing people, they have these really niche issues. Like for you, windmills, aka wind turbines, but you've never actually looked into the functionality of it. You've never actually like dove deep into like why this thing doesn't function the way you think it should and how we could potentially fix it. You just scream into the fucking void about it.
So do you think solar and wind turbines can replace fossil fuels to generate electricity for the planet?
I think it's a step in the right direction until we could find something more sustainable.
Yes.
Because we're going to run out of fossil fuels. Those aren't going to last forever.
Okay, do you think nuclear is an option at all?
No.
Nuclear has been an option, but but it's not a safe option,
It's
right?
not safe.
So that's why we don't build more nuclear plants. So like the nuclear plants that we currently have, utilized coupled with solar, and with fossil fuel, I'm totally okay with using all of these things, but we need to invest in clean energy in order to find a more sustainable future because we are going to run out of fossil fuels. We are not going to be able to use these things for forever.
I don't know, Emma. You mean like the new Green Deal? The Green New Deal?
Yeah.
Like that?
If
Oh, you
we
mean like that?
invest in these things,
What
right?
a piece of crap that was.
You don't even know anything about it, I bet.
The Green New Deal?
So
Okay,
real
I
quick,
know- I
old
know-
ass, before we pivot to a whole new topic, guys, we're not sharing this out. I need you guys to hold down the middle of the screen and share this out to your top 5 people. I need you guys to be sharing this out. We're only at 10K likes. We've been live for 10 minutes. Not acceptable. We need to get to 50K. Let's go. That's the free way that you
No,
can
I don't
support.
give a shit if you get likes. I
Oh,
should
there,
have
shut
known
the
better
fuck
when I
up.
saw that fucking bitch at the bottom. Fuck this.
Oh, he's big mad because he doesn't know about windmills. You want to know what? You want to know what good boy is?
I want to be a good boy.
That's old ass. Old ass is like, I want to be a good boy. So guys, every time we receive a donation, for every $1 that you spend, that is the sound you will hear. For every $100 we get to, we're already at 25. We got to get to 75 more. We will play the whole fucking song, y'all. We will play the whole song and I will dance. Also,
Did you hear the fear in his voice when I said it's on YouTube forever? You can go back and relive these great memories. He said, "You put that on YouTube?"
hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. That's wild. That's wild, old ass. Oh, we have Deep Yodeler. Age, state, and who you voted for.
34, Texas Trump.
Okay, and do you still support him?
Hell yeah, like a brawl. Like a brawl supports boobies.
So you support bras. I don't wear bras, so that's weird. All right. So why do you still support him after everything that's happening right now?
Because he's doing everything I voted for him to do.
Which is what?
How many do you want me to list? Because that guy listed a few, and you were overwhelmed. So I
I
don't want to
wasn't
overwhelm
overwhelmed.
you.
I
Your
never said
face
I was
told me
overwhelmed.
something different.
Because he was spitting off a whole lot of bullshit. That's what my face was. Anyway, moving on to politics. What? Name one.
Men out of women's sports.
Nope. Next one.
Oh, why not? Because you'll lose that debate,
trans
right?
men are
All
men,
right.
trans women are women. So there's no men in women's sports, and that's the end of the discussion. Moving on. What's the next one?
Let's talk about tariffs.
W Vicky for hitting the goal. Let's talk about tariffs. W Kiara for the $10. I'm sorry, Deep. You're not gonna like this very much, but
I want to be a good boy. 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 I want to
Look
be a
at
good
those
boy.
bingo
I want to be a
wings.
good boy. I want to be a
8,
good boy. I want to be a good boy. I want to
9,
be a good boy. I want to be a
10.
good boy.
W Kiara for the $10. Kiara, love you. We love you. Okay, let's talk about tariffs. So,
tariffs.
did the Supreme Court rule that the tariffs that he was trying to implement that they were unconstitutional?
Yes.
Okay, so why do you support breaking the Constitution?
How is he going to break the Constitution?
The Supreme Court ruled that his tariffs are unconstitutional. W Vicky for hitting that goal. Let's fucking go. The Supreme Court ruled that they were unconstitutional. Are you going to tell me that the Supreme Court is lying?
So what she's saying to you, right, is he already broke the Constitution with the tariffs, and the Supreme Court said, hey, you broke the Constitution. You can't do that.
Okay. And he also said there's ways around the IEEPA tariffs.
Okay, so he's going to go
That
against
could
the
effectively
Supreme
be more
Court.
powerful.
Hold on. So he's going to go against the Supreme Court ruling and like try to still get his tariffs implemented, but in some other way? That's weird. You don't think that's weird?
What do you mean? What's weird about it? What's weird about it?
He's breaking the Constitution. The Supreme Court said he cannot do that without congressional approval, and he said, well, I'm just going to go around that. I'm just going to figure out another way. That's terrible. Do you care about the Constitution?
Yes.
So then why would you be okay with the President of the United States going against the Constitution if you care about the Constitution? Like real life, like not a joke.
Well, if you
this
would
isn't
let
like...
me enlighten you, if you let me explain without interrupting.
I didn't interrupt you not once.
Okay, well, I haven't even got to give you my explanation. I'm saying I'll explain if you don't interrupt.
You're not going to tell me how to speak, but go ahead.
The court shot down his tariff thing. They shot down IEEPA, but there are other avenues that he can use outside of IEEPA tariffs to get money from other countries.
Like what?
All you have to do is listen to his speech.
Unconstitutional. Everything he said in his speech was unconstitutional. It's the same thing that the Supreme Court just ruled against. He's just trying to do it backwards. Just like this man is a 34 count felon for falsifying business records, and you think that he was going to run the country in a respectable way? He doesn't give a fuck. He's just trying to do what he wants to do, which doesn't benefit us in any way. We pay for tariffs, Deep Yodeler. I don't know how much money you make a year, but I can guarantee you're not a millionaire, which means you will be paying for the tariffs out of your pocket. Why are you in favor of more money for middle and lower class citizens?
Because I believe we should tax the rich.
Well, then what you're saying right now is totally not the same thing.
Why? Why can't the companies eat the tariffs?
They're not going
the companies
to.
Could eat the hold on.
But they're not going to, and nobody's going to legislate them to do so. They're not going. They never historically. Deep Yodeler, stop. Doesn't matter if they could or they could not. I could go kill someone. I'm still going to go to jail, right?
You could.
No,
you could,
that is a dumb argument to make.
I just want a yes or no.
Let's talk in reality, Deep Yodeler. I am not entertaining your fallacy. I'm not doing it. Historically, we know corporations do not eat tariffs. It is proven. We've seen it. Historically,
Yes, I'm
throughout
not arguing.
history,
Yes,
right? So nobody can
you're
legislate.
preaching to the crowd.
It is not going to be legislated that any type of corporation, especially the billionaire corporations that Donald Trump simps for, he's not going to legislate them to eat the tariff costs. That's not going to happen. So let's talk in reality.
Okay, I was talking in the same reality. I asked you if they could.
I'm not answering
Could
that.
they
I've already
eat
told
the
you.
cost?
I already told you I'm not answering that because it doesn't happen. So it's irrelevant.
But it could. They could.
Ballistic
And they're
You
not
just don't
going
want
to.
to
ate the
acknowledge.
tariffs
No.
You
under
don't want to
Trump's
acknowledge it.
I can
administration
only
yet.
hear
Your
one
boy,
of you at a time. I
automakers.
can only hear you one at a time, American. So when you speak over people,
Oh, well, I have a
nobody
whole
fucking
list of
hears
people
you.
that actually ate.
Cool. Nobody gives a fuck. Deep.
Oh, I bet, because that
Okay.
doesn't fit your narrative.
Cool. They're not going to.
Do you believe we should tax the rich?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think happens when you tax the rich?
They pay more money
Because
in taxes.
you can't, yeah, they pay more money in taxes, and in turn, what happens? Because they don't want to get poorer,
In
do
turn,
they?
what happens?
Yeah, they don't want to get poorer, do they?
In turn, what happens when you tax the rich? Tell me.
Can you just answer the question? Do they
Tell
want to
me.
get
I don't know.
poorer?
What happens when you tax the rich?
If you answer the question, I'll tell you.
You asked me a question. You said what happens
And you
when we
didn't
tax.
answer. I'm waiting.
You're getting on my nerves now, and you're whining a little
Yeah,
bit.
typical
Deep.
lib.
You're
Answer the
kind
question.
of whining a little bit, so I'm not really
No,
sure
you're
what this.
you're
what's
dodging questions
happening.
like we're playing dodgeball.
You
or
asked me
something.
2 questions. You said what happens
Answer
when we
them.
tax the rich. I said I don't know. Tell me.
No, you didn't. No, I said, do you want to tax the rich?
Chat,
You said yes.
You're not gonna gaslight me. Chat. Did I say I don't know? Tell me what happens when we tax the rich. Put a 1 in the chat if that's what I said. Put a 2 in the chat if he was too busy listening to his own fucking voice.
Put a 1 in the chat if she said what I said she said.
What did you say I said? This sounds so childish. Are you 5?
I asked you if we should tax the rich.
And I said yes.
You said yes.
And then you said what
Yes.
happens when we tax the rich. And I said, I don't know, Deep. Tell me what happens when we tax the rich. So can you tell me now?
No. I said, do you
Shut
think
the
they
fuck
want
up
to
and just
get
tell me.
poorer?
Just tell me.
I said, do you think they want to get poorer? I'd
Who
like a
gives a
yes
fuck?
or no.
Who cares? I don't know. I have no idea.
Yes or no?
No,
You don't know?
the rich wants money. That's obvious. I don't understand the relevance.
No, right? So then no. The rich want money, so they don't want to become poorer. Yes or no?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll take your yes. So if they don't want to get poorer, then they will raise the cost of their products to make up for the amount that they're putting in taxes.
What products do the top 10 earners in this country who are trillionaires? We have Elon Musk, who's a trillionaire. What products does Elon Musk produce that's going to be higher for the everyday consumer? Teslas?
Tesla.
Who gives a fuck?
Tesla.
The average middle and lower class family does not own a Tesla, my guy.
But the people that are going to buy a Tesla will still pay more because he's
Dude,
going to
who
recoup
gives
his
a
money
fuck? Because
in
those
one
are
way or
upper
another.
class people in this country. We're talking about the middle and lower class. Regular everyday people cannot afford Tesla. Who gives a fuck if Tesla costs more money? People shouldn't be buying Teslas and supporting Elon Musk anyway. There are other alternatives. There are other alternatives.
What have you created besides nothing?
Dude,
what have you created in your life?
You are the most whiny ass bitch I've ever talked to. Stop
Okay,
whining
you got
and
fucking
stop
bingo wings
resorting.
like a grandma.
Stop resorting to personal attacks when we're talking
What'd I say to
about
you?
actual politics.
You're the one that said you're the one insulting me.
You're the one insulting me. Oh my god!
Oh my
you are
God.
whining. Are you married?
You could fly away with them fucking bingo wings.
Are you married?
Are
you married?
What's a marriage? What's a marriage? I don't know.
Did you sign a marriage certificate?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know. Just like you don't know anything I ask you.
I answered every single question you asked me, so you're just being a child. I feel terrible for your wife. Terrible. You are a
That's if I'm
whiny,
married.
uneducated person. I feel bad for anybody who's
And I
around
know,
you.
I would say I feel
You're
bad for your
whiny.
husband, but I know a man
I'm
can't put up
not
with you and that
married.
nose ring.
I'm not
I
married.
know.
I don't want to
I
be married.
know.
I'm not married by choice.
Nobody will marry you.
That's
The
not
man
true.
decides who to marry.
Plenty of
Yes.
women and men have wanted to marry me, and I've said no every time.
How do you know they're women?
Deep, we're not gonna hit your transphobia. I've already
Come
told you
on,
that.
baby. How do you know they're men and women?
Goodbye. He wants to be a good boy. He wants to be a good boy. I hate it here. Like, that's crazy work. I'm disrespectful, old ass. Every time we were talking about politics, he resorted to personal attacks. But I'm disrespectful. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Emma. Ain't no motherfucking way. Oh, the men included in the It's All Men are talking about how it's not all men because that's disingenuous. That's funny. That's just because you're included in the It's All Men until it's no men.
Well, they said if it's all men till it's no men, that we have to also recognize, that like women lie too. Feminism was created just for white women and is harmful.
Saying it out loud. He's saying it out loud. What I told you guys he said, and he said he didn't say. He's saying it out loud. That's fucking wild. I swear on my life, I told you guys he said that. And y'all were like, maybe not. Not you, Emma. But like, people who were like in the middle or in between. And I was like, guys, he said this thing. And you're like, nah, I probably didn't. I'm just going to hang out with him anyway. Now he's saying the thing out loud. Now he's saying
it's just weird.
I'm not going to say who. I wouldn't do that anyway. I never do that. I'm not you, man. You do that. You're just like, boom. I'm like, oh, geez. We're in here. We're here now. That's how that happened. We're doing it. Guys, real quick. For those of you who know, there is $200 on this goal. I did not work yesterday. I did not work today because I am stuck in my driveway. I'm currently waiting for somebody to come plow me out. So that I can go to work tomorrow. But that means we definitely have to hit these goals. We have to hit these goals today. There's no excuses. We got this, y'all. The reason that my goal is 200, it's usually 150. You guys know we get to the 150, the $50 I sent to Nikki. Not again with the plow me out. For every dollar that you send, this is the noise we will hear.
Be a good boy.
And for every $100 we hit, we will play the full song. We will dance it out. We will play the full song. I want to be a good boy. I need a plow sticker. I need to change my stickers anyway. You sent me the video. You did. Okay. This is crazy, to be honest with you. Will it let me just download the video? No, of course not. Guys, did you guys know that windmills produce electricity that take oil and also they're lubricated? Exactly, knowledge. Exactly. Guys, is everybody in here following us on the new tube of views? Can everybody go follow misbehaved dash women on the tube of views right now? That's what you see, these comments right here. That's good old knowledge in there. That's what you see. Bingo wings. What the fuck are bingo wings? American Ninja, you're not educated. Old ass, I don't need to be lubricated. Why? Why? I don't need to be lubricated. Just fucking saying. Just saying. I was like, let me out. Let me out right now. The tariffs are very much not in place. And Donald Trump, as the president, cannot implement tariffs through emergency tariffs without congressional approval. Per the Supreme Court. Huh. Oh my God. Hi, Jen. Jen's in the tubes of views. I'm on your TV. Oh God, that's scary. Emma's texting me. That's why she's so quiet.
Bro, they literally had me on TVs yesterday too. Like, get me off your big screens. Like,
This
that's
is
crazy.
creepy. No, that's fine. It's fine. See all these MAGA haters. We won the internet. We're on TV. We're on TV. Also, I really have to go get a bottle of water, but I have all these fucking creeps in here who are talking about whether I'm lubricated or not, and I don't want to get up because I'm wearing a sexy shirt. I'm gonna put my box up. I'm gonna put my box up. Actually, you know what? Look at that ass, bitch. You can look at that ass and say how nobody wants to fucking. What? Wait, why is old ass on our YouTube? Go ahead, old ass. Go watch you on YouTube.
Go on over there, old ass. Relive the memories.
Go ahead, relive it. Relive how dumb you sound. I'm clipping that shit about the wind turbines. I'm clipping that shit. That shit is going to the fucking press.
That was beautiful. We were so in sync. It was perfect.
Oh, and the other day I did it with Blue too. He was like, "We didn't do it. We don't talk to Putin." Me and Blue were both like, "We rolled out a red carpet." Hi, Jacob.
Wild work.
Trump supporters
It's
request that.
misbehaved dash women, chat, not underscore dash. Misbehaved dash women.
Yeah, the old one will tell you where to go, but it's also in both of our link trees. It's also in both of our link trees. If anybody does send any donations to the MBW the Cash App, you gotta let me know because I don't get the notifications for it. I've already responded. I want to be a good boy. Come on, guys. I want to hear it so I can dance. For every $1, we're going to hear the I want to be a good boy sound. Guys, W for the 30K, but we're still not at 50K and we're 30 minutes in. We need 50K a half an hour. Y'all got this. I promise. And just a warning, the head mod isn't here, so I will misbehave, said Knowledge. Apparently, Knowledge is going to misbehave on the tube of views. Somebody, go get Smanth. Somebody get Smanth right now for the tube of views. Oh no. Oh no, everyone's here. Halo, age, date, and who you voted for? I figured you were a kid because Halo is a game that like is so old nobody even plays anymore. So I'm like, who plays Halo? Like this new generation knows Halo is the shit. But nobody who's older
Not
plays
them
Halo.
talking about my background.
What background?
Because I put immigrants are a net positive as one of my subjects to talk about.
They are.
So now apparently I'm saying immigrants are just numbers.
Oh, okay. Liam, age, date, and who you voted for?
Go like your grandma's saggy nipples.
Dude, where's your parents? Where are your parents, child? Oh, come. You gotta let me block them first.
Sorry, I was too fast.
Fast as fuck, boy. All right, I'm gonna bring him up so I can block her. Where are your parents, children? Where are they? How many people do they have in there, Emma?
Oh, let's pause right now. Give me a moment.
Where are these children's parents, guys?
40.
Where are your parents? Where are they? Guys, there are 117 people in here. You guys are doing amazing on the tapping. We got to hit these 1-point gift goals. Vicky already unalived the first one for you guys, so she made your job a lot easier. Let's keep hitting those 1-point gift goals. Also, we have a $200 goal of the day. We are $35 in. You guys unalive that. If 119 people each spared $1 or $2, we can unalive this goal completely. I can give $50 to Nikki. I owe her $10 from yesterday, so it'll be $60. And then we can continue to keep fundraising for Emma to get here. Because Emma's coming to see me in a month, guys. And we're going to go to the No Kings protest.
So Ninja in the chat said, it's like you guys read stuff and then just spew lies or something like that. So I invited him up.
Like what, Ninja?
How much do illegal immigrants cost America each year?
They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get no federal benefits whatsoever.
According to the FAIR report, they cost us around 150 to 170 billion per year.
Hey, America.
Taxes. But
America.
that's cool that you
Okay,
pretend
time
like
out.
you read.
Yeah, I've read the FAIR report. Who's John Tanton?
Oh, would you like a different one?
No, because you're going to go to the Center
How
of
about the
Immigration.
Manhattan? Do you want? No,
You're
I was
going
going
to
to
go
go to
to
the
the
Manhattan
CIS report,
Institute.
right?
How about the Cato Institute?
Okay, hold
How about
on.
the Institute on
America.
Taxation and Economy?
America, follow with me here, babe. Just follow this road.
It's a real
with me.
simple answer. You know that they cost us a bunch of money each year. Why are you pretending they don't?
Who is
Every
John
one of these
Tanton?
say it costs us billion. It doesn't matter. Each one of these say it costs us billions of dollars. Hey.
Why can't you answer a question? Who is John Tanton?
I did. I don't care.
Who is John Tanton?
I don't give a fuck.
So John Tanton owns the FAIR and the
Cool.
CIS. He is a
Cool.
white Christian nationalist.
Who
and
owns
a
the
known
Cato
eugenicist.
Institute? Who owns the Cato Institute?
You're just gonna get booted.
Every one of these sources say that they cost us money. Why are you such a lying propaganda garbage
untrue,
like this with that
That's
shit in your
wildly
face?
untrue. So
You guys are fucking disgusting. I don't know how you guys get any dick. Fucking garbage humans.
Okay.
W. Chris for the $5 hairs. W. Chris for the $5 hairs while American runs like a little bitch. Because he wants to be a good boy.
I want to be a good boy. I want to be a
All
good
right,
boy.
so this is from the
I want
Cato
to be a good
Institute.
boy.
One more, Emma.
I'll wait for
I want
after
to be
this.
a good
Hold on.
boy.
Go ahead. He's running. He's going to leave. He's not going to stay.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
gonna
this
leave.
every time.
But since you can hear me, American Ninja, literally the Cato Institute, over the period of 1994 to 2023, immigrants created a cumulative fiscal surplus of $14.5 trillion in real 2024 US dollars, including $3.9 trillion in savings on interest on the national debt. Without immigrants, U.S. government public debt at all levels would be at least 205% of the GDP, nearly twice its 2023 level. So, try again, babe.
WAA run for the $5 for sending to interrupt the guest. And please call the guest Nick Jr. He's a groiper. And thank you for the education in lives. You dropped this, queen.
I want to be a good boy.
Hey, Nick Jr., I have something for
I
you.
want to be a good boy.
Nick
I
Jr.
want to be a good boy. I want to be a good boy.
Aw, he
I
ran.
want to be a good boy. I want to be a good boy. I want to be a good boy.
W, guys, we're at 45.
It's just so weird how they consistently side with John Tanton and they use the FAIR report, which, by the way, chat, if you go read the FAIR report, it cites legal
All
migrants,
migrants. They
DACA,
group
temporary protected status,
all of them.
asylees, everybody. Yeah, they group all of them together, including the children of undocumented people who are American citizens. So therefore, the data is already skewed. But let's not side with John Tanton, who owns CIS and FAIR, because he's a white Christian nationalist and a known eugenicist. Let's not do that.
Wants to be a good boy. Yeah, no. And the fact that they even cite the FAIR report after the FAIR, because the R at the end of FAIR is report. So, it's double using. So even when they cite the fair, it doesn't make any sense, because if we're talking about undocumented migrants, they don't section those out. Undocumented migrants do not get federal benefits. Period. We have debunked this for the past 2 fucking years. I mean, we've been debunking it forever, but we have literally debunked. This is how we won the internet, chat. This is how we won the internet, because they're using the same talking points. The same talking points that we can prove with actual proof, and they're still using it. It's because they have nothing new. Because their hatred and their racism can only be shown in ways of boogeymen, and they can no longer use those things that we've debunked as boogeymen. We've debunked
And
it.
it's just over and over and over again. Like, it's just it's so frustrating to talk that. This is why, like, I have like the 4 things that, like, the 4 subjects for them to choose from, because if not, it's always villainizing transgender people, it's always villainizing migrants, it's always just being loud, wrong, and racist and bigoted. Like,
Knowledge deleted Kier's comment, and so I muted Knowledge for 10 seconds.
oh,
The tube of views is getting crazy, y'all. The tube of
Marshall P. Brick Mathers V said, "You guys think killing babies is cool? No, we just think women should have bodily autonomy, weirdo."
Nobody kills babies. We don't kill. Well, I'm not going to say nobody kills babies, but we don't advocate for babies being killed. That's not a thing. My abortion's walking around, so I don't know if she's walking anymore. She might be sleeping, because every time I vacate the rest of the house, she stops doing what she's supposed to do to go to sleep. So that's fun. Guys, we made it to $45. You're doing amazing. We have been live for not even an hour, and we already almost have a quarter of this goal done. You guys are doing fucking awesome. I really think it's because you guys want to be a good boy. You guys all want to be good boys. I am going to go get a bottle of water. BRB. I'm starving, guys. Starving. And I also still don't have my driveway plowed.
I'm just a boy, not an old guy. That's Jackson's new thing. I'm just a boy, not an old guy.
So cute.
I think my favorite was the other day when he was wrestling with Marley and she accidentally stepped on his hand. And he was like, "Sister, I just have bones." I was like, "Oh, do you have bones?" John, you guys have lost almost every special election since 2024, babe. John, come up and talk about it. Let's talk about how we flipped Republican seats.
Like, historically Republican seats.
Like 30 plus years Republican seats.
Like, that's weird. It's strange that you guys are saying those things.
They had decades holds on them. Decades. And you guys lost. You lost. We won almost every special election. We won TikTok. We won the Constitution. We won fucking NFL, NASCAR. The NRA is on our side. Like, what? Wild. You guys lost last year? No, Marshall, there wasn't an election last year. There were special elections last year, and we won almost all of them. We won almost all the special elections. Here, I will give, where'd he go? Oh, I was going to give him an invite. I don't know where fake Marshall Mathers went. So let's see. Special election wins in 2025. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Texas House 18 with the Christian Menifee. Arizona House 7, Adelita Peralta. Virginia House 11, James Walkinshaw. Miami, the mayor of Miami went to a Democratic woman. Trying to find all of them. We flipped a seat in Georgia. But yeah. Georgia Public Service Commission District 2 went to a Democrat, Alicia Johnson. Let's see. We also got Special Service Commissioner 3 in Georgia to Peter Hubbard. Georgia State House 106 went to Marcus Cole, a Democrat.
Oh shit! I don't know what my aspirin is. Guys, yesterday I was literally in this room in a long sleeve shirt and a sweater, and I was fucking freezing. So I'm very grateful for heat today. Very grateful for heat today. Oh, American Ninja. Oh, okay. American Ninja apparently is a Nazi. That's fun.
Well, he's a groiper, so yeah, that makes sense. Seeing as, Icky Fuentes flat out says he's a Schnazi, fair, like.
What are we going to talk about today, Jersey Joey?
I am blown away right now.
Bye.
The Libs have won TikTok. They've done
We
it.
have. We did it.
I'm very, very proud of you and happy for you guys.
Good.
We also won the Constitution, the NFL, the NRA, NASCAR.
Well, hey, listen, whatever helps you sleep at night, Pumpkin. Whatever helps you
Well,
sleep
I mean,
at night.
those are just facts, right? Like, how many special elections did we flip last year?
Those are facts that you guys won the NFL?
Yeah. Because, like, a bunch of you guys threw a big-ass baby fit and went and watched the Tapusa halftime show that was pre-recorded.
What,
and
isn't that a great thing in the United States that you have choice?
Slap my fish, drink my wife, kiss my dog.
Again, isn't that a great choice that we have choices in this country?
When in history have you guys ever had a choice, right? Like when it comes to the halftime. No, Jersey, see, hear me out, right? When it comes to the halftime show specifically, we finally, in the last, 10 years, had an American performing at the halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys threw a fucking fit about it. Why?
Well, you can't say you guys, because I didn't throw a fucking fit about who performed at the halftime show. I mean,
you kind of did.
What halftime show did you watch?
We talked about it, Joey.
I had both of them on. Again, living in the beautiful country, United States, we have that choice, right?
No, there's never been.
Has there been two?
Never.
I don't know if you would call the Turning Point USA show a halftime show.
They intentionally played it during the halftime show to try to pull viewers, and they got like 1 million people that watched, over 155
you can't lie about that. When I was looking live, it was 5.8 million.
No, it's 5.8 million now after it's been replayed.
No. Well, you're lying now.
Stop. That's not true. That's not true. There was 1.4 million that watched it while it was airing, while it was happening during the halftime show, but it's YouTube. So now that it's been replayed 5 million times, now that's the number. It's probably higher now.
Well, that's not true. I was watching it live and it's 5.7 million, so that's just a blatant lie.
Hello, I'm trying to have your back here a little bit. Calm down, buddy.
Having a conversation. That's okay.
I did check into the Tapusa halftime show after we watched it in Discord. They did have about 5 million people in there while it was live. It's now 15 million after people watched it for 24 hours. But still, how many people tuned into Bad Bunny live?
Probably a shit ton more.
135 million people.
Of course. Hey, that's the best thing about living in the country, right? You have a choice of what you want to watch.
You shouldn't have a halftime show. Yeah,
is it a bad thing?
Yes, because it was racist.
Oh, come on.
No, oh come on. Everything was racist.
Doesn't have to be racist.
It was, though. Everything doesn't have to be racist. You're right, but that was very specifically racist.
Jess, so
Joey.
do you think Trump Say that one more time.
No.
Okay.
Gross.
So,
You're
so with that
gross.
being said, do you think Donald Trump? Let's get back on track. Do you think
This
Donald
is for
Trump?
you, Joey.
I want to be a good boy.
He's the best boy ever, Joey. Do you think Trump won? Jess, I like you.
Wait, is this John Barron?
I hate it here.
John Barron, are you calling in right now?
I'm Joey, not Johnny. But I got to get to a point. Do you think Donald Trump won because of racism?
Yes.
Yes, partially.
Okay. Do you think in 2028, Jess? I like your nose piercing too, by the way. In 2028, do you think you would vote if these were the two candidates, Tulsi Gabbard or Gavin Newsom? Who are you voting for?
Gavin Newsom.
Why would you vote for the white man over the woman of color?
Because Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian puppet.
But that sounds like racism to me. What if I called you a racist for
That's
voting
not
for the white man?
racist. What was racist about the Bad Bunny halftime show was that they very specifically tried to say that Bad Bunny wasn't an American citizen and that because he spoke Spanish, that it wasn't American. He was literally born in the United States of America, Joey. He's an American. They were being very specifically racist.
People were saying that they wanted ICE to rush the stage and deport Bad Bunny live on television.
They weren't being serious.
Yes, they were. Yes,
Well,
they
then they're
were,
retarded.
Joey.
They're retarded.
You
aren't they,
can't
saying
slur.
that? I'm sorry. So they were stupid. People who say that are stupid.
But that's also not nice to say, right?
Of course, it's not nice to say.
Okay, so then don't say it, Joey.
But people are the R word, right? We can agree with that.
No,
on
we
both sides.
cannot. Do you know what that was used for? I'm going to mute you. You
I'm
know
sorry,
what that
I didn't
was
know you guys
used
took
for?
offense to that.
People
are stupid.
Anybody would take offense to that, Joey, unless they're not deconstructed, which we know MAGA isn't, but we're going to talk about it. When was that word made? What was it made for? Actually, matter of fact, let me not ask that question. Let me start here. What do you insinuate when you call somebody that?
Today?
Yeah.
When they're stupid.
Okay, so historically, when you say someone is stupid, what does that mean?
I mean, I know what we're trying to get to.
I
got a violation.
Yep. You got 10 minutes. Guys, please don't. The R word is not something that TikTok has flagged people for. It's not going to flag people for that. So that very, very clearly was somebody reporting my live. You cannot do that because I suffer from that. My numbers are now going to drop significantly. Please don't report. I can take care of it. That's not okay. I was trying to educate him on why that's bad. I don't know why anybody would report while I'm educating. That's weird and it's not cool. Please don't do that again. Joe, you gotta wait 10 minutes. Thank you, Judge.
Hello?
Age, state, and who you voted for.
You're welcome. 37, Arkansas.
I did not
Harris.
say thank you. Why did you say you're welcome?
You said thank you.
You said thank you, Judge, his name.
Oh, it's so annoying. I was like, why
But
is
I
he
gotta
saying
tell
you're
you,
welcome?
You remember when, the Dems, well, some people were dark Brandon till the end, but many of the Dems kind of like, ugh, we got another year of Biden and everybody hated him. But it's kind of like that now.
Did you say your age, your state, and who you voted for?
Yeah. And, people are like, Trump, three more years
how
of
old
Trump,
are you?
and nobody likes him.
How old are you? Okay, then.
Yeah, I didn't hear his age. And someone said to check Midas Touch and because they said, what happened to Trump? See what Midas Touch just posted, but I can't find anything.
He said 37. I didn't hear him, Billy. I was too busy asking why he said you're welcome, but I forgot. I didn't, it didn't, it literally just, bypassed my brain that his name is thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, because you were like I knew it was coming. He went, "You're welcome," and you went, "I didn't say thank you. Why are you saying you're welcome?" And I was like, "But you did, bitch. You did."
Oh my God, Jen! Look at how fucking big I am on this TV. We've made it. That's a big ass TV, Jen. You got me on the fucking big screen and everything. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I'm gonna have to probably hit a restart because people are just gonna leave and we're not on the FYP anymore, so nobody's gonna scroll in.
Yeah, guys, when you report us, it kicks us out of the FYP. And then you guys have to work harder by tapping the screen and throwing more one coin gifts and doing all the things. So it's like, don't do that.
If you want to report someone that's going to actually suffer from that, go to their page. But you know what TikTok's going to tell you? No violation found. No violation found is what TikTok is going to tell you. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. I've reported straight up racism, straight up N-words with the hard ER at the end. And they're like, nah, bitch, you good. I can't let Joey back up, guys.
Before we hit a reset, can I have like 1 second?
One.
You talked about
Oh shit, hold on.
one thing.
Give me 1 second.
I want to be a good boy. I'm glowing today. My name is Jess. Guys, we got to get this goal down today. I cannot. I'm not working for 12 hours for fucking $200. I'm not doing that today.
All right, guys, we're gonna hit a quick reset, but let's end on this note.
You Rolls Royced me?
Rolls Royce is crazy.
You don't remember that?
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell you lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long.
No, I was stalking the YouTube chat and I saw Kier go, "Don't make Emma Rick roll us again," and I was like,
Wait, you
Bet,
don't remember the Rolls Royce thing? Where I was like,
No.
I was telling the story about how I was Rick rolled, and I was like, I was Rolls Royced, and everyone was like, Jess, what is that? What happened to you? Did you get in a car? Did you get run over? Like, what happened to you? And I was like, I don't understand what you guys don't understand. And I played the song, and they were like, Jess, Rick rolled, and I was like, I fucking hate it here. I was Rolls Royced.
You have to send me $50 and Jess $50 to kick me off the internet for the day. I won't even panel on a MAGA live today if you do that.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Joey, cut it out.
Alex just really hates my face. He really does.
No, he doesn't. If he didn't like you, he wouldn't address you at all. I promise. Not Joey fucking saying that we're gonna have something going here. No, we're not. No, we're not.
I mean, if you go plow out our driveway.
I need my driveway plowed, so.
Go plow out Jess, Joey.
All right, guys, we're going to hit a quick restart because somebody reported and you guys stinky poo-poo. BRB.
Bye.
Hi, tubes. Hi, tubes of yous. The tube of yous. No, I do. Stop it, knowledge. Stop it, knowledge. Never gonna give you up. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Share the live with knowledge. Everyone share the live with knowledge. Everyone share the live with knowledge. Also tap the screen so that we can let up the panel. Never gonna give you up. Let you down. Around desert you. Let's get to 5K. Let's go. We're not tapping at all? Or we are? I don't know. My screen's messing up. I had to restart. Somebody reported Joey while I was in the middle of trying to educate him where the R slur came from and why we don't use it. And somebody reported him. Can't find the article you need for your paper? Oh no. I don't care what's allowed on TikTok. This is my platform, and I don't allow it here because it is ableist. And historically, it's been used to call people with disabilities or learning disabilities a negative. It has a negative connotation towards people with learning disabilities and any type of disabled people, really. It was a medical terminology that was used, but that was in like the 1800s. We are in 2026. We don't use things that are negatively used towards people with disabilities. No, Joey, you don't just have to say you're not going to use it here. You have to agree that you're not going to use it in real life either. Okay, Joey. I believe you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you. I hate you, Emma. I don't know why you did this to me. I don't know why you did this to me. Gallows, age, state, and who you voted for?
35 Wisconsin, and I couldn't vote in the last election, but had I been able to, I would have voted for Kamala.
Why couldn't you
Why
vote?
couldn't you
Not
vote?
because I was on probation for a fucking DWI at the time, and in Wisconsin, if you're on probation, you lose your right to vote.
Hmm, that's shitty. I'm sorry that happened to you, but stop drinking and driving. You better now?
Well, I wasn't drinking and driving. I was smoking and then drove and had a roach in my ashtray. It's a whole thing. I actually don't drink. But
okay, well,
what I was,
I'm just
Go
looking
ahead.
for ops. If we get into any friendly conversations, for some reason it just the ops seem to leave. So I will have, after my goal is met, we'll have friendly time later. So if you want to come back, I'd appreciate that.
Okay.
Thanks.
W Wisconsin though, for real. Like I love Wisconsin. It's beautiful there.
I don't think it's that beautiful.
They have cheese, Jess.
Jess, I will
I
never
have
say that word
cheese.
again.
Not even in real life.
Not even in real life.
And when people say it in front around you,
I'll smack their fucking teeth out their mouth.
well, don't do that now.
I'll tell them I'll smack their teeth out of their mouth. They don't do it again.
That's fine.
Joey,
won't do it.
Are you trying to shoot your shot right now, Joey?
My shot's been shot.
Always.
My shot's been shot, all right?
Always.
Look,
So I'll say one thing. This is being real. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Joey, I'll put in a good word for you if you go plow out Jess's driveway.
Listen, I have a 120-yard driveway that I had to just take care of yesterday. I'm a little tired of plowing.
Did you plow it or did you shovel it?
I used a snowblower.
Oh, fuck that.
I blew that shit. Here, you want to look
It would
at this
take
shit?
5 minutes to do mine. 5 minutes.
I don't actually want to show it just in case.
Everyone wants to know what you look like, Joey. We've seen Joey's face before.
You seen my face before, guys. You're like, holy shit, that's Jersey Joey.
I
What
haven't
a
seen
cute
Joey's
son of a bitch.
face. Come on, Joey.
Listen, when I got people reporting me on here, and I have a lot to lose.
Nobody's gonna report you for showing your face, though.
No. I understand that, but a lot of people hate, Trump supporter like me. So I gotta, play it safe.
Joey.
I will play. Or let me ask you this: I see your MBW. Is that Maryland,
Misbehaved
Baltimore,
women?
Washington area?
Misbehaved women?
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Are you in Jersey, Philly area?
No, I'm in Indiana.
Okay. You a Bucks fan too, then?
I don't sports ball.
You don't sports ball?
No, I don't sports ball in any capacity.
What about ball sports?
Neither.
Which one is it?
It's the top one.
Look, Joey, I'll give it to you. You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Yeah, let me tell you why you guys like me. I hope you like me. Even though I'm a Trump supporter, I'm still in my heart a proud blue Democrat.
So the jury's out for me, right? Because I want to like you. I really do. What are we doing in the midterms, right? So Trump's already president.
Mhm.
What are we doing in the midterms just kind of like put some guardrails in place and set some boundaries for our government?
The Democrats will win the midterms.
Joey, you're gonna have to.
Are you gonna vote Democrat in the midterms?
I cannot.
You guys
Why
are
not?
probably gonna have to pause the conversation because D's just gonna crash out and he's gonna make me money. So I'm just warning you. You guys can continue, but D's gonna crash out along the way.
That's fine. So Joey, why can't you vote Democrat in the midterm, bud?
Because the party that I loved, the party that I knocked on doors for, has kind of went away. Do I have hope that they'll come back? I do. Do I have hope they'll be for the middle class, blue collar worker again? I do. But as of right now, they have not showed it to me.
I don't.
But hear me out, right, Joey? So
Yeah.
as somebody who's a Democratic Socialist, I feel you
Mhm.
100%. I am not one of those vote blue no matter who people, but I think for 2026 specifically, that's unfortunately the route we have to go down for safety purposes to initiate guardrails and boundaries back in the government.
Mhm.
And then from 2026, I think if we genuinely put in the fucking work and we put the fear back into our elected officials, like, hey, I don't like that you took APAC money, for example.
Mhm.
I absolutely will primary the fuck out of you if you do this again. I think we can genuinely create a pathway for a third party person to at least have a real shot.
I hear you, and I would love to see that, right? And I can't stand taking APAC money. And again, as you said, as a socialist, I was one of the biggest Bernie Sanders supporters you could find, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that I wear a
Bernie
red
was also another old white guy. Like, we need to stop this.
Yeah, I understand he was an old white guy, but Bernie Sanders was so much more than just an old white guy, right? And
I know, but what I'm saying is when we're talking about the presidency, right? And we're talking about
Right.
competence, and we're talking about the ability to run the country, we are going to stay in the same circle, the same cycle of what's happening in this country, whether we
Mhm.
vote Democrat or Republican, if we keep electing old white men.
So, but our only option was it was either Hillary Clinton, which I would not have voted for,
I did not vote for Hillary Clinton either.
Neither did I know.
and Kamala Harris. So again, as
Kamala
and I think I
Harris
talked
was Kamala Harris was a better, besides the APAC money, besides
Right.
PAC money, Kamala Harris was a phenomenal candidate, the best candidate we have ever seen run for this country.
come on,
Genuinely, yes.
she was the best candidate we ever seen run for the country.
Correct.
Well, this is where me and you kind of separate a little bit, but that's okay.
Name another person who ran in the presidency, who ran as a primary candidate for one of the parties besides the Green Party, because we know the Green Party or independents don't ever get voted in. So besides Bernie Sanders, when have you ever seen what other president ran for Democrat or Republican that was better than Kamala Harris or more educated and more qualified?
John F. Kennedy.
And that is so wrong. It's not even funny. What did John F. Kennedy do as soon as he got elected?
What? I don't know. What?
Did you? What was happening when John F. Kennedy became president?
Vietnam?
And what did he do for Vietnam?
Wanted to pull the troops out?
Did he?
Did he? No, he didn't. But I think that's one
No.
reason he got pew-pewed in his head as well.
That's definitely not why. We have plenty of evidence on why he was shot
But
now at this point. But
we're getting off topic. So
we are. But FDR he ran. You said he ran on the best policies. I can agree with you that the things that he was saying were good, but he didn't actually do the things. He ran on, I'm going to end this war, and he didn't. He actually furthered it.
Right.
He
And
furthered the war.
I would argue that he was less qualified, right? Because, like, sure, he had the political background, but he'd only ever worked in the legislative branch before winning the executive branch, whereas Kamala Harris has worked in or adjacent to all three branches of government.
Well, two things though, right? So you say he said things differently than what he actually did. Well, we could say that about Kamala Harris. We have no clue because she didn't win, right? So
No, because she had actual policies in place. See, we're talking about FDR and how many years ago?
It doesn't
they
mean
didn't
she would
have
have done
platforms fully to the internet, right? We know historically when Democrats say they're going to do something, when they run on it, they typically do. They attempt to pass those things.
Again, that's something else I can't agree with. I think Democrats say a lot of great things about, not only Bernie Sanders, about taxing the rich, taxing the 1%. When's the last Democrat president that didn't give tax breaks at 1%?
When's the last Democratic president that was elected and actually in office when we passed a tax bill?
Who the fuck? Joe Biden.
No, wrong. We were still under Donald Trump's tax plan. It's every 10 years. Donald Trump made his tax plan in 2016. No, I'm saying when we actually, so the tax plan is a 10-year tax plan, right?
Correct.
So every 10 years it's passed.
I thought your question was who was under this what Democrat president was under this tax plan?
No, I said when was the last time a Democrat was in office when the tax plan was up?
So you're asking me what Democrat president was able to create their own tax plan?
Yes.
Correct.
I'm not sure. It's been a Republican tax plan every time?
It's been a Republican tax plan for a long time.
Well, that's kind of weird if you think about that. That's a little conspiracy theorist to me.
It's not. It's the facts. What do you mean, Donald Trump?
No. I'm not saying you're not saying it right. I'm saying that the fact that every time it's up, a Republican candidate wins. It's strange.
I think the last time we had like a tax plan that fell under a Democrat might have been Bill Clinton, I want to say. Or maybe even Obama, because Obama did have 8 years.
Tax plan because that would be, when was what was the tax plan before 20, let's do it that way. Tax plan before 2016 was...
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
So let's see. There was the Economic Growth and Tax Relief Reconciliation Act of 2001, which was the Bush tax cuts.
Bush.
And then
And while Bush was in office, he raised top income and estate tax rates for high income earners.
Son of a bitch.
What do you mean, son of a bitch?
He's a son of a bitch.
You should be paying more money in taxes. We've had this conversation before. You've told me. You've told me how much money you make.
Jess,
I understand.
you don't feel the connection? Be honest with me. You don't feel the connection?
Joey.
She feels the connection. I can't hold it. I can't hide it anymore. She even has a Power Ranger on her wall. Is that Jason the Power Ranger?
It is. I forgot it was there.
Well, listen, guys.
Joey, seriously.
Go ahead.
Seriously, you don't think you should be paying more money in taxes?
Should I be paying more money in taxes?
Wait, but hold on a second, motherfucker. You have all this motherfucking money. You're up here trying to smooze me, but like you haven't touched my goal one time and you're in here every day. What are we fucking doing, Joey?
That's crazy, Joey.
I think this might be the third time I talked, unless there's an imposter out there.
You're lying, first of all. Now you can turn on your camera and show everybody what you look like and tell them why you as a rich man are not touching my goal, but you want to take me out.
Oh my god, is that a dog?
Yes, this is what he does every time. Joey, don't try to schmooze us with the dog. Tell us why
Guys,
you
I
haven't
gotta
hit my
smooze you with the
goal.
dog.
Oh my god, she looks like Lady from Lady and the Tramp. I'm gonna die. Stop it. I love her.
Johnny in the comments said, "Gotta touch the goal. The grift won't pay for itself." You don't know the
What's her
definition of
name,
grifting,
Joey?
buddy.
Jordy Mad in the chat also said, honestly, he's been feeling the fireworks this whole time.
What's her name?
Maple.
Hi, Maple.
Oh.
Hi, Maple, baby. You're so
Come here,
pretty.
Mayley.
Is there more? Are there more dogs?
One more.
She a puppy?
She's a puppy, yes.
I'm gonna literally die.
Come here.
Oh my god, look at you, you pudgy little thing. What is that?
Joey, put your fucking hand out right now.
Are you married?
Oh, it's
I
a
am married.
fucking tattoo.
Two
Are you
tattoos.
married?
I'm not going to tell.
Joey. Joey.
Did I just break your heart, Jess? I apologize.
Where's your wife, Joey?
Out there shoveling snow.
Go get her right now.
She's not shoveling snow.
Go get your wife right now.
All right, let me get her. Hold on.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
Hey, babe. Oh, shit.
You run away again?
You fucking ran away from me again.
I hate it here.
Fuck, man. Sons of bitches. Oh, honestly, I love you guys. I love what you do. I thank you for what you do. And you have my word, Jess. I will not use that R word no more.
Joey,
You
I
better
really
not,
want to
Joey.
like you. The jury's still out, but I really want to like you, man.
I
Listen,
want to
have
know
I gave
why you hit on women on the internet if you're married, Joey.
I don't think I was really hitting on women. Come on. You don't know what I look like. I have no clue where you are. It's just, it's fun banter back and forth. You know you enjoy it. I enjoy it. Emma enjoys it. Everybody enjoys it. You know what I know.
Well, I enjoyed it until I found out you were married. Now I don't like it, and I feel gross for supporting this.
Athena wants to eat him.
You know what, Jess? If I ever try to set you up with a man ever again, just kick me. Just fucking kick me, man. Women only from now on.
You can't even see her because she's all the way over there. Can you go over here, Athena, please? This way. Oh, she's going. There she is. She said, let me fucking at him. I got him. Men are gross.
Jess has a lot, multiple snakes, not just one snake. She's got a lot of nope ropes.
W for hitting the gift goal. Thank you guys so much for hitting the gift goal. Guys, we still have $45 that we raised on this goal. We still have $155 left on this goal. We got this, y'all. I have faith in y'all. Let's get her done.
Guys, I just realized I didn't pull anything out to make for dinner tonight. Not that I knew what I wanted anyway, so it looks like I'm having chicken nuggets with the toddler.
Chicken nuggies.
W chicken nuggets!
W chicken nuggies.
This is what happens when I forget to do stuff. I don't even really like chicken nuggets, but whatever.
I have a snake. I have a Slytherin snake. Oh no, fucking Cash App updated? Oh no.
They're not dino nuggies. Jackson doesn't like the dino nuggies. He feels bad for eating them.
Thank you, Haley. I appreciate you so much. Haley, let's go. Thank you, Haley. Thank you. I appreciate you. Holy shit. W Haley. Let's go. There was so many of them. Wait, what was that you just did, Jacob? What was that?
Name shout out?
What? Hold up. Is that one of the gift goals? I know Jess Simone has her face as one of the points, as one of the gift goals. Oh my God, what is the romance in the world? It's so cute. It's $150.
Jesus.
I know. Remember when I used to get all those gifts? What is a city pop, guys? Oh man, why did I start looking at the gifts? Because now I'm like, what are all these things? I stayed away from the gifts.
Chris, we won TikTok because Trump supporters won't come have conversations anymore. They're too scared. They're lost in the sauce, man. So the libs won. We did it.
Oh,
I
there's a
mean,
name shout out.
I know Chris also scrolls through these lives and recognizes that 90% of them are all liberal TikTok and the other 10% are just echo chambers.
I'm really excited. Gremlin experienced this emotion. I think other people can call it joy. What? What, Crow? The fuck are you talking about?
So I just want you to know, Jess, that this pinned comment says, "Help me with my goal. Help me achieve my first goal, and I'll sing a song."
I'm not.
Well, that's what it says.
I'm not singing a song. Never gonna give you up. There you go. There's your song.
Not the Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce. You can't just say perchance.
What's up, Jess? How you doing?
What's up, Chance? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Are you perchance?
I'm possibly perchance.
Nice.
It's still out there if I am.
The jury's out.
Yeah. No, I came up to say, you really think Kamala Harris was like the best presidential candidate for the left, like ever?
No, not well. Yeah, it's in history of times. Yeah, the most qualified and the most educated, 100%. Would I have voted
Like-
for her if I had somebody who didn't take PAC money? And I would have voted for them over her. Yes.
You don't think like FDR was better?
No, we just went through this.
Yeah.
No, y'all were talking about JFK. Those are two different
I
people.
thought he said FDR, but whatever. What?
No,
you-
no,
are you kidding me?
FDR was.
What? Thank you. Yeah, but I didn't think you were actually gonna do it.
Yeah, money for it. Hell yeah.
FDR was president. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Are you gonna share?
Except there's a piece of her hair in it, but that's fine.
Okay.
Did you ask me if I wanted to share with you?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Are you married, perchance?
Yeah, I actually am.
Okay, so then don't flirt with me. Cut it out.
I'm not flirting.
I'm not sharing my food with any married men. I have plenty of single men in my DMs. Go,
No,
move
FDR
on.
was president during the 1930s. That's what. Yeah,
So
FDR got us out of the Great
during
Depression.
Germany, while my people were being burned in concentration camps, no, I don't think FDR was a good president because
What
we
do you-
know now.
FDR
We know
Wait,
now
we-
that the U.S. had knowledge of what was happening in Germany, and we did nothing about it.
Right.
So no, I don't think.
Okay,
FDR
well,
was
we did send a bunch of like equipment over, and then obviously we got involved in 1943.
we got
or
involved after
1942.
everyone else got involved.
Right. And I also think it's really hard to say, right, when we're talking about people who presided over this country before any of us were even glimmers in our dad's eyes, right? Like we're talking our great-great-grandparents were like voting for these people.
I'm talking that women didn't have rights and we couldn't wear pants. No, I don't.
Right,
think he was
like
a good president.
legally I wasn't allowed to wear jeans and you're like, "Do you think FDR was great?" I don't fucking know because I wasn't allowed to have an opinion, babe.
Right.
I don't
it's
know.
just
He had.
disingenuous.
I mean, I think like based on like policy. I mean, I think his policy is just.
Maybe his policy
you could
should
just
have
look
been
at,
that
like, all
women
the, like,
should
the
have
New
rights.
Deal programs.
No, I don't care about
What?
none of that if women didn't have rights. I don't care about none of that if gay people couldn't get married. I don't care about none of that bullshit. None
If
of it.
people of color had to be segregated.
Yeah. Whites only restroom? That's fucking wild, bro.
So it's like we're talking like specifically, right? When we say Kamala Harris is the best historically that we've gotten in a long time, are we saying that the DNC couldn't have put up somebody better? Like, no, they probably could have. If we all sit around and really think about it, I'm sure we could think of a better candidate. But we got Kamala Harris, right? And like if we compare resumes, Kamala Harris worked in or adjacent to all three branches of government, where Donald Trump erected a couple buildings and had a
Oh yeah,
reality
and
TV
you're
show.
not gonna get disagreement with me on on the fact that Donald Trump was clearly unqualified to be president.
Right.
But
So it's just like that was the best we were gonna get, and people just failed an open book test. It was bad.
Yeah, I think there's probably, I mean, as her like California's attorney, like the attorney general, I think that there's cases, even as a DA, she was probably pretty bad, and in some cases,
No,
but
she wasn't.
um,
We actually know,
well,
we've actually debunked a lot of those things that people say. Like, I don't know how much research you've done into this. But she actually helped a lot of people as a DA. She created programs. She did a lot. She did a lot, actually. There's a lot. I mean,
well,
I can really go
there was
into it if
that.
you want me to, but
Yeah, well, I mean, though, I guess we don't have to, but I think that there was those cases where like there was like 600 cases that were dismissed because of the failure to release like the Brady evidence.
no. So that's not true.
Wait, that's not okay.
No.
Well, maybe we can like look that up later. But no, actually, Jess, come on. I don't want to fight you while you're eating.
Come on now.
I don't want you to choke. So
I'm
I don't want you
not.
to choke. It's crazy.
yeah. No, I actually did want to come up and ask y'all's thoughts on the Donald Trump phone call to the U.S. hockey team.
I think it's gross to be the president that's like, I care about women's sports, and then mock a women's sports team is just fucking gross to me.
Yeah, I think that was really bad. I think I think that if you're like I keep like making these comments on Twitter, but like I think if you're like a MAGA father, I'm very unsure as how you can like look your daughter in the eye and say, well, like when you grow up, like all of your achievements are gonna be worth something when like you can even win a gold medal and it's still gonna be like a secondhand like
Yeah.
you know,
Comment from the
a
president.
secondhand thing. Right?
I mean, that's wild. You have a daughter, perchance?
Yeah, I have a 4-month-old.
My God, dude.
Very little. But for the record, just to circle back real quick. So in 2010, there was a scandal involving a police crime lab technician. Her name is Deborah Madden. She was accused of mishandling and potentially tampering with drug evidence used in narcotic prosecutions, which ultimately led to more than 600 drug cases being dismissed or otherwise disposed
But they
because
blamed
of the
Kamala
integrity
Harris.
of the evidence. So there were people within Kamala Harris's office who attempted to, who did not fulfill a disclosure of obligations under Brady, but it wasn't Kamala Harris herself, and they blamed her because she's the head of the office. So
Well, okay, sure, but don't you think as like you're kind of responsible for
I
like
mean,
her
yeah, she
office,
should have
right?
ran a tighter ship. Great.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah, but
like,
you
but I
can't
don't
say
think this
she
was.
specifically because what she specifically did got 600 people dismissed, cases dismissed.
Right. So like so just a quick comparison here, right? So like we can't be like Kamala Harris could have ran a tighter ship while the Department of Homeland Security is actually training people to violate the Constitution. Because Kamala Harris didn't give direct order to hide these things, right? She just wasn't aware and could have maybe been a little more on her game.
Oh yeah. No, I think I'm. It's not going to be like the case where I'm going to defend like the DHS. Like,
And she did actually help pass legislation after that.
Right. I'm just saying for like a quick comparison of like somebody who's actually wrong versus somebody who's like adjacently wrong.
Yeah. No, I agree generally. Yeah. What's this whole thing with the Libs have won TikTok, Jess? What does that mean?
We won. Where are all the Trump supporters? Perchance.
What? You're crazy. There's so many stupid Trump supporters on this app.
Here's the thing. Jess and I go live every single day. We host our shows every single day. We do debates. We dual stream. For weeks now, we have struggled to get opposition. And if you scroll through lives, 90% of the lives are hosts of Why Do You Still Support Trump? Whereas the other 10% are MAGA chodes in their echo chambers in their safe spaces because they're too afraid to have a conversation.
Oh no, well I don't know. Maybe they just block y'all, but I still go up there and I still kind of rage bait those people.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been blocked by a lot of MAGA creators because they get really mad when I bring up sources and facts, and they're like, "You're full of misinformation."
Yeah. I think they're pretty good at that. They're pretty
Like
good at crashing out.
I literally had a lady yell at me the other day because she was trying to say there was some bill she was trying to say that was attached to the Save Act. So I went to congress.gov and I was like, ma'am, that bill's not attached to the Save Act. She said, where are you getting that information? I said, congress.gov. And she booted me
Yeah.
and blocked me and said I'm full of misinformation.
No, dude. Oh, who was I? I was arguing with somebody, and they were like, "Oh yeah, there's this House committee report on like the number of like illegal immigrants or something, or like the amount that they use." I was like, "Okay, well, who holds the House of Representatives right now?" And then they were like, "Well, this is actually from 2024." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this, but who held the House in the 2024 too? Like, holy shit!" And then they just crash out, and then
Well, it's actually really funny because, like, if you look at the data that they're talking about, it's the FAIR data.
yes,
And,
that's exactly yeah.
and, like, so one thing to bring up in case you didn't know, so John Tanton owns FAIR and CIS, and he is a known white Christian nationalist who also believes in eugenics.
I didn't know that. I knew that Fair was like super biased, but yeah, I love just hearing like the sources that these people bring up as if it's like anything.
Just Jacob needs us to look at the screen. Sorry, Chance.
No,
All right, Jacob, we're ready. He said he had a surprise for us and he wanted us to both look at the screen. Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hi,
now
Omar.
now my fans coming in here. What did I do, B?
What did you do, perchance? Why doesn't B like you? Because I like
Oh,
B.
sometimes perchance and I have good conversations. Sometimes we get a little heated.
No, I'm
You're
like
lying.
I'm super pro life, so unfortunately.
You're not. You're not though. We've already
I
talked about this.
am.
You're not. We're pro
No,
life.
we
You're
did.
not.
We did talk about this, and I said I
You're
am.
not pro life. You don't care what happens to that fetus after it actually is born.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You think we should have universal health care
I
as long as we are not
I
paying
adopt
for it, which is weird.
I adopt every kid. Like every kid that's needed to be adopted, I adopt them.
How many children do you have?
28.
You actually have 28 legally adopted children.
No.
You're lying your ass.
I got 2 more you could come pick up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, are you gonna like unalive them if I don't?
No, but one of them's a sassy teenager who like makes me want to Bart Simpson her sometimes. And the other one, he's cute. He just says things like, "Hey, I have bones."
Wait, I'm so sorry. Do you go to abortion clinics and tell women if they follow through that you'll adopt their children?
Do I do that? No, I don't do that.
Why not?
I think people who protest outside of abortion clinics are kind of lame too.
Do you adopt children out of the foster care system?
Well, no.
Why not?
I think so foster care and like infant adoption, those are 2 different things, right? So foster care would be like more reunification.
Sure, I'm talking about no, foster care is not about reunification. 60% of the foster care
it is.
60%. You're not going to tell me I worked in this field. 60% of foster care children never go back to their homes. 60%.
Yeah. There's I think
perchance
there's like
are you going to get those kids and giving them homes? Because do you know what happens?
Tell you what, I'm gonna
home
adopt every foster care kid.
They go home to home to home to home. Some of those homes are abusive. Some of those homes are neglectful. Some of those kids get raped. Some of those kids get molested. Are you actually advocating that we should add more kids to the foster care system?
No, but generally speaking, I think that the pro-life thesis just wants to say like we just can't unalive like
You're not
babies in the womb,
pro-life.
right?
You're forced birth. Say that then.
Well, so like, okay, here, just a question for you. Like, let's just stipulate that there's like 1 million homeless people being like unalived every year in the United States, right? Now, if I was to posit a position that says something like, well, I'm pro not unaliving homeless people, and then somebody told me, well, do you like bring those people into your home? Do you feed them? Do you clothe them?
Different
That's
situation.
not going to be an objection.
Totally
to
different
the view
situation.
that-
Those people are sentient lives. They're already here. We're talking about something totally different. I would never ask you if you'd bring a homeless person into your home because that's not safe. I would never ask you to bring anybody, including migrants, into your home. But what I am asking you is why would you legislate a woman's body rather than incentivize women to give birth? Make it so that they aren't in fear of giving birth and not being able to afford a child, not being able to. What about women who are in domestic violence relationships and can't get out of it and they're forced to stay? Those women are going to bring children into domestic violence relationships where that child is going to grow up abused and or harmed. You don't know what you're legislating against.
Well,
For whatever
I think that you
reason.
can. I think that you can do both. So,
No, you don't get to
well,
speak on that, perchance.
well, I do think you can do both, but you did say
Do
something
both like
interesting.
what?
You said,
Do both like
what?
what?
Yeah, I think that you can advocate for like the, the saving of the unborn, babies, and then also just like
But you're not
advocate
doing
for
both.
like more.
May I
You're
ask a
not.
question?
Hold on one second. You're not doing both. You don't want universal health care. You don't want to
I
feed
do.
children in school.
Wait,
No, you
hold
don't.
on,
You
hold on.
said
What?
we would have to come up with a plan where we don't pay for it. That's what you said. Those were your exact words, perchance. We've
Wait,
talked many
when?
times.
No, 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 no. I'm pro universal healthcare. I'm
No
pro
matter
like
how it's
child.
done.
Yeah. I'm pro childcare up until 2 years. Free childcare. I'm pro like free pre-K
Kids
and
don't go into kindergarten until they're at 4 or 5. What do you mean 2 years?
what? Oh yeah. Well, I think that I think 2 years is probably just gonna be like the case that like up until 2 years is gonna be best politically, because I don't know if you could get like up to like 4 or 5 years like I don't think that's bipartisan at all.
Who cares about being bipartisan? Why do you care so much about that?
Well, presumably, if you want to enact legislation, you do have to be bipartisan in some way, right?
Not in these instances. Having a child isn't bipartisan, is it, perchance?
Wait, no. Sorry. I'm not saying that the fact that the case of like the having a child and then like feeding them, that's not bipartisan. The
I'm
bipartisan
saying
part is about
child
enacting
care
legislation that
costs
passes,
most
right?
average Americans their entire paycheck. 2
No, I
years,
grant that.
2 years is not enough because then what happens? From 2 to 6 or 5, whenever the child, depends on their birth date, gets into kindergarten, and some places don't even have free kindergarten or pre-K. Then what?
Yeah, I could be swayed on that. Like, I think even, I'm not, I don't
What
know if
about the
I'm like
price of
strongly
formula?
against.
What about diapers? What about those things?
Yeah, I
Should
think
we?
that all should be free.
Cool. What?
Yeah,
How about you
like
go
I said,
advocate for that instead of advocate for?
I do. I told you
No,
I
you
argue with
don't.
Trump supporters
When?
on universal healthcare all the time.
I'm not talking about on the internet. I'm talking about in real life where it actually matters. Do you call your local legislators and tell them that you're not going to vote for them unless
I
they get
actually
some
have
form of
ridden.
universal health care?
I've ridden the Arkansas state legislature to enact like free free child. The bill that I was talking about was I tried to help sponsor or like co-sponsor a bill for free childcare up until 2 years.
Do
So
you know when
that
women
was like
have the? Do you know when women have the most babies?
when women have them like age wise or what?
No. Like in history, do you know when women have produced the most babies?
In history,
Mhm.
probably the baby boomers, right?
When they
So
have
I don't know.
rights to abortions.
Did they?
When women have the right to bodily autonomy, since Roe v. Wade was overpassed, less abortions happened under Roe v. Wade.
Sorry,
Historically.
I'm confused with the question you're asking me.
That wasn't a question, that was a statement.
Okay. The
Less
statement was
abortions
what?
happened once Roe v. Wade was enacted. Once Roe v.
Okay,
Wade
sure.
was put in place, less abortions happened, more women had children. Why do you think that is?
I'm unclear.
I mean, can you take a guess?
Well, Roe v. Wade was what, 1972? So I'm confused as to. I mean, there's probably a lot that went into that and a lot of legislation. I'm still actually unclear if that's even true.
Well, I mean, it is because since the overturn of Roe.
Are you in your driveway?
Sorry, my alarm went off. We've
Oh,
actually seen the
1973.
number of
Thank you.
abortions go up. So, just a quick question, Chance. So, you want to end abortion? You want to make it to where abortions don't need to happen anymore, right?
Well, those are two different claims. Like, yeah, obviously,
No,
I
I'm
want to end.
asking you want to end abortion, right? That's your main
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
generally,
we have
for
two
the
groups
general
of people.
cases, yeah, I think abortion
Okay.
still needs to happen in some cases.
Well, obviously, for like the life of the mother, all that, I'm assuming you're okay with that, right? But most people are. They just don't understand that that means a woman has to be actively dying before that goes into effect. But that I digress. So there are two groups of people that are childbearing people, right? So 30% of one group admit to using contraceptive or birth control to prevent a pregnancy from happening so they don't have to deal with a pregnancy or the thought of an abortion. The other group admit to using it 80% of the time. So if we are going to legislate against a group of people to prevent abortions from happening, should it be the 30% or the 80%?
I think both. I think both should be restricted from having abortion, but I think that contraception use should be, should be advocated
Well-
for more, and then also just like education for contraception.
Can I just make my claim real quick because you said something and then you and Emma started talking and you said you don't even know that you believe that. So initially, obviously, abortions didn't decrease significantly in the beginning because there was a system that was put in place that had to be because they went from illegal abortions to legal abortions, making them safe abortions. But what Roe v. Wade did was make access to contraceptions more readily available for people, education. And I promise you, by the 1980s, abortion steadily decreased by a third.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with contraception use being like enacted.
Understood.
Like I'm free contraception. I think that increased education, increased sex education, comprehensive. I think those things are the kinds of things that lead to less abortions because they also lead to less like teen pregnancies and unwanted pregnancies.
I have to take a time out. I have to thank Becca for the $30 to help since you haven't been plowed yet. And I have to play a song because although we didn't hit the 100 yet, I don't want to do 30. I want to be a good boys. So we're going to play the song, y'all.
I want to be very well behaved. I want to be a good boy, a good boy, a good boy, a good boy, good boy. I want to be a good boy. I want to be very well behaved. I want to be a good boy. I want to be very well behaved. I want to be a good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy.
He wants to be a good boy.
W,
Rebecca.
That's crazy.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I always love when I hear my great glorious speaker, leader speak. I'm all for the increased contraception use, and I do agree that those things are going to be the things that like lead to less abortions because they lead to less unwanted pregnancies, right? But it's still just the case, like that's all pragmatic application with applied ethics, right? Like usually I dive into the realm of like normative ethics or like what ought to be the case, right?
I'm sorry.
honestly, oh, go ahead, Jess.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it just annoys me that no matter how many people I've ever asked this question to, I can't ever get a genuine answer. And I think it's because men specifically know that they irresponsibly ejaculate all over the place, and the answer to end abortions is vasectomies for all men, which is why they just don't want to answer the question.
Emma, you're in the driveway. Can't hear you.
Women can get pregnant.
Emma, you have no service.
Oh.
You're breaking up.
I don't
Well,
think
listen, perchance,
that every
how
action.
what
Oh,
Emma
go.
is
Can I?
talking about until she comes back.
Yeah,
How many times can a woman get pregnant within a year's time span?
one time.
Maybe twice, but very
Well,
rarely.
I don't think
Very,
that's
very
safe.
rarely.
But what's it called? There's like what's that case where you get pregnant twice in a year? It's like it's
No, you
called
can get
something.
pregnant, have your child, and then within the
like
next,
a
like within a couple,
month.
not even, you can get pregnant again. That's like the most.
I know,
Yeah, Irish
I know,
twins.
but there's like Irish twin. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, how many times can a man get a woman pregnant in a year?
How many times can a man get a woman
Not
pregnant?
one woman, any woman.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, as many as he, as many times as this thing works, I guess.
Let's find out. How many women can one man get pregnant in 1 year?
Is there an
Take a
actual
guess.
answer?
Take a fucking guess.
Is it AI overview? Okay. Yeah, I'll say like 500. Is it like 1,000?
It's 1,000.
Yeah.
It's 1,000. So you tell me, who should fucking be legislated against? Women or men?
Well, just to be clear, I don't think men should unalive babies either. Right?
Men don't have the choice to unalive babies, right? Men don't have to
Well-
think about their health when they're out there fucking. They don't have to think about that. They don't have to think
Well,
of the
okay,
consequences
well, this
besides
is-
STDs, right? What
well,
they
there's
have to think about is, am I going to come right now? And what am I going to do with that cum? Am I going to allow it to be inside of this woman? Or am I going to pull out? Pull out game weak. I'm telling you that right fucking now. Men's pull-out game is weak. So if one man can get 1,000 women pregnant in a year, one man can get 1,000 women pregnant. Why wouldn't we mandate vasectomies from the age of that they can get it, which is a fucking same-day surgery, until they are legally able and financially ready and emotionally mature enough to have children?
Yeah, okay. So there's a bit of a category error happening,
Reverse.
right? So the category error is just going to be simply the normative discussion of the moral permissibility of abortions. That's completely separate from the idea that any action.
We're not talking
that,
about
lowers-
morality because your morality is different than my morality, and I'm not.
Let me talk.
I'm not
Okay,
letting you go
that's
down the
different.
morality standpoint.
That's different. Hold on. That's different than any action that reduces abortions or like the cause for abortions being
Hey,
like
buddy.
morally permissible, right?
Hey, buddy.
Take
If
a
you want
case.
less children dying, mandate vasectomies.
Do you think that like jailing all men and then like only letting them out if they like are ready to have a kid, do you think to less abortions?
That's
too?
not the same thing.
Jail? I'm sorry. A vasectomy is jail, bitch. You can still
No,
come
no,
and
no.
still fuck all you
I'm
want.
I know I'm not saying that they're the same. I'm just saying that like the
You
principle.
are,
Don't
though.
correlate them.
No, I'm not correlating. I'm correlating the principle. The principle. is the same.
No, there's no principle that.
What's the
that's
symmetry breaker?
That's a fallacy argument.
You can literally be in and out of
It
the
is.
doctor the same day. Same day. You're gonna miss 1 day of work, my guy. 1 day of school if we mandate these
Sorry,
things at
K9.
fucking puberty. It's gonna be like you going to get a physical. And then you get to spend the day playing hooky with ice on your nutsack. Okay?
Can I tell you what the principle is?
I don't
Yeah,
care
so the-
about your moral principles. If you want to take away the bodily
I love
autonomy
you
of
too.
people. Okay, so for example, perchance, you have an
Yeah,
ID. On that ID, are you a donor? Are you an organ donor? Are you an organ donor?
Wait, sorry.
No,
Wait. Okay.
he's
If you want me
not.
to
I've
talk,
already
I'm going to talk
asked
about the
him.
principle.
Are
I've
you an
already-
organ donor, perchance?
He's not.
No, he's not? Okay, so hold on then. So if you die in a car accident today and they find that you can save 100 children with your organs, why can't they take your organs after you're dead? It's fucking crazy that you have more rights over your body when you're no longer using it than I do while I'm fucking alive because of your morals? I don't give a shit about your morals, my guy.
It's not about my morals. I'm a moral realist, but no, sorry. The principle that's holding true is just the fact
There's no
that,
such
like,
thing as
well,
moral
action-
realists.
Well, that's also not true. Do you know what a moral realist is?
Your morality is your morality. My morality is my morality.
What's the argument for that?
Based in different things. There's
what's
not really an argument for that. It's just kind of common sense, right, perchance? That
Well,
my morality
so
is different than your morality, and your morality doesn't hold any higher of a standard when it comes to societal issues than mine.
so there's three theses on the table, right? So there's obviously cognitivist views that want to say, well, moral statements are truth apps, right? And then it dives into, well, if they're stance independent or stance dependent. Now, the moral
Or is,
subjectivists,
perchance,
Yeah.
is your morality
What's up?
different than my morality?
No, I don't think so.
I'm going
I
into the
think
store. Love you, bye.
I think we have
Love you, bye.
disagreements. I think we have disagreements over moral statements, but I don't think that disagreements entail moral subjectivism.
No, I think you're wrong. I think
Well,
that
okay,
your
do you think people
morality is
disagree? Hold
very
on. Do you
different
think
than
people
my morality.
do you think people disagree that the earth is flat?
That's not a morality standpoint. That would be something that is
Do
something.
you
Morality is not based on what? What is morality based on, perchance?
Yeah, well, sorry, that's a confused question. So
What is
morality
morality
is
based on?
well,
WK9
people
for the
have
$10
different
because you're a
frameworks over
badass. I'm
what morals
sorry,
are.
perchance. I'm sorry.
What? Did someone kick me? Spade to kick me?
No, no.
I went to be a good boy. I went
Oh
to
my
be a good
goodness,
boy.
bro.
I
No.
went to be a good boy. I went to be a good boy. I went to be a good boy. I went to be a good
6.
boy. I went to be a good 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 boy.
10. Thank you so much, K9. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, so there's different views or frameworks that like
Nope. What is
entail
morality
what
based
morals are
on?
based on. Well, so I'm a virtue ethicist, so I think morals are dependent on the cultivation of virtues, right?
Perchance. You're about to say a
Yeah.
whole lot of word salad that nobody's going to give a fuck about.
Everybody's look, I
Nobody
grant that a
cares.
lot of people aren't gonna understand it, but that's just appeal to incredulity.
I don't care if you want to appeal to like any type of fragility. You need to speak in words that people
No,
understand, right? Because
incredulity. Yes, come on.
incredulity. You need to speak in words that people understand because you know that the average education rate in this country is not very high. So when you speak, you need to speak in words that people can actually understand because your higher education is irrelevant to this conversation. You could sound as smart as you want by using really big words. It's not going to matter to the average everyday people. People just want their kids not to starve. Women want rights to their bodies. Kids want to fucking be able to eat. People want universal health care. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're talking about. So if you want to have this conversation, that's fine, but use regular words, right? You don't need to use like these big terminology words to fucking sound cool or cute. Just tell me where morality comes from.
Yeah, I think morality is objective. So I think I'm a constructivist, otherwise known as like a objectivist theorist. So
What is
I think
objective versus subjective?
Yeah, objective just means like it's stance or mind independent.
No.
Well, that's what it's generally.
No,
the general
objective
semantics.
is verifiable fact, something that you can actually prove, right? Subjective means that you can't prove it. It's just your opinion. It just means it's an opinion. Everybody has something different. You can't prove it with actual facts.
So
That's objective
the colloquial
versus
usage
subjective.
of those words are different than the philosophical way those
Oh
words are
my
used.
God, perchance you're about to get kicked. You know how this goes when you
Stop,
start getting
Jazz,
like
don't
this.
do it.
You
Don't
know
do
what
it.
happens when you start getting like this, perchance. Let's talk in a real conversation. Don't go into your fucking conspiracy theories. It's kind of annoying.
What? That's crazy.
Don't do it.
It's not even
Objective versus
conspiracy.
subjective is not subjective to your definition. They are actual definitions. The
No, don't say you're a
objective
semantic
and
realist.
subjective,
No, Jess.
the objection and subjection that we're talking about is not
Don't say
subjective.
subjection. That's not a
No,
word.
it is not. It's not
Jess, I
subjective.
love-
It is
Jess, I love you. I
objective.
love
You're
this
married.
live.
You don't love me.
Can we agree? Hold on.
We can agree that
Trump's terrible.
objective and
No, we can't.
subjective are just objective things. They're not subject to
No.
your opinion. They're definitions.
Look, last thing. objective just
Last
means stance
thing.
or mind independent. Okay.
Last thing, perchance. You're wrong. And if you
Can you
want
play
to
the
come back,
song
you have
one
to
more time?
pay me. Every time, guys. Every time. Because he knew I was going to kick him. That's why he was laughing like that. Because he knew what was about to happen. Because it happens every time we have this conversation. When we get to this one point, he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. He knows. Hold on. Matter of fact, everything he's saying makes sense. Morality is based on an adherence to a belief in absolute moral truth or relativism. His philosophical definition is 100% correct. I am going on YouTube to put I'm going to pull the phone up. I'm going to pull the phone number up, and I would love I make songs for funsies to give me a call. I don't know who was in the queue. I didn't look. I just saw it drop down. W Jess, let's go. W Twist the Raiders. Bay, I get to see you in a month, bitch. I get to see you in a month, bitch. Let's go. All right. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to my Google Voice. Give me a second. Let me pull the phone number up. Okay, Google Voice is now open. Whenever you're ready, I make songs for funsies. Call in. The phone number is on the screen. 201-579-3237. Give me a call. Give me a call. Guys, I told you guys if we did not hit we were supposed to hit 50K a half an hour ago. What the fuck are y'all doing? What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? Listen, I'm currently sitting in my house because I didn't get plowed today. We need to be tapping the screen, sharing this out. Let's go. I don't want to keep having to hit restarts. That's silly. I am waiting for I Make Songs for Funsies to call me through Google, but they're not. So you're not. What is this white line on Google? I'm not really sure what's happening. Oh, I messed it up. I always messed it up. Okay. I want to be a good boy. Poor Jess, not getting plowed. Actually, there's somebody shoveling right now. It's gonna take them out. I have to leave here by 5:30 though. I have to go. I told them I had to leave here by 5:30. So, but it's literally costing me $120 fucking to get my driveway and my sidewalk plowed. $120 that I really don't have, but I don't have a fucking choice because I have to leave my house. I don't have a shovel. It's like the third time. So I don't have a generator. I don't fucking have a snowplow. I don't have a fucking snowblower. I have none of the things, guys. I at least got my power back. I'm very grateful for that. That I am very grateful for. 100%. Million, 100%. How do you live in New Jersey and not have a shovel? I did have a shovel. But when we moved, I don't know if we took the shovel. What are you talking about? Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Yes, please, Kiara, please. Come at me, bro. Says if people who are disabled can shovel, so can you. What the actual fuck? Come at me, bro. Come up. Come up. Also, if you've seen how big my fucking driveway was, you would not. You would not. Oh my god, this baby. This baby. Oh, I love her so much. And the puppies. She's got such chubby cheeks. I love babies with chubby cheeks. It makes me so happy. She's so cute. Also, L for the snow, Kiara. Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh. She looks just like you. I have a property management company that I rent from. They don't shovel shit. I have to do everything. I am behind my box. Because I'm doing adult things. I also need to get the fuck off the internet at some point today, guys. We have to get this goal down. I guess we're gonna hit a restart. L, no plow. L, no plow. $120 fucking dollars. Leave the box up and I'll plow it with likes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know, but we're at 50k taps for an hour. It's not gonna get us on the FYP now. Slacking, slacking, slacking. Oh, I have to order fucking dog food? Fuck me. I can't afford life anymore. I quit. I literally quit. Like, seriously. No, I don't. Okay, I don't need that. Seriously, guys, for my dog food, which now we're going through twice as much, for my dog food for the dogs and then the wet food for Alfie, it's $115. $115. And I gotta pay $120 to get the snow out. And I just spent like $80 at the laundromat to clean these fucking blankets. I need to go to sleep. How long does it last? Like 2 weeks. It's like 2 weeks. Willow's a growing pup, guys. Willow's a growing pup. We're gonna hit a restart as soon as I order this food. It is a lot of money. Yeah. After tip, tax, and the service fee, it's $150. But I don't have a fucking choice. Gotta do what I gotta do. Bye. Bye, money. Catch you on the flip side. No, because they have it. Alright, let's hit a restart because we gotta finish raising this goal. BRB. Hello, tuba views. I can hear you. I got 8 new followers. Ooh. And I made a whole $6. I made a whole $6. I really want to get off the internet. Because I have to leave the house by 5:30. I have to leave the house by 5:30. And then like 5:45. Hi, Crystal. I have to leave the house by like 5:30, 5:45. And then when I come back, I really just want to game. because I have to be up really early tomorrow to get a lot of work done. I have a lot of work that I have to get done. I wonder where he's shoveling right now. Hi, Jen. Hi, Tortilla. Good afternoon, Rogue Punk. Enrique, nobody cares. Enrique, nobody cares. I guess I should have peed. I guess I should have went to the potty. I should have my photos here by March 4th. I mean, yeah, March 4th. So, and Crow is currently building my website right now. You guys want to see my logo for my picture website where you guys are going to be able to purchase photos? It's really just like, it's basically just going to be like my like autobiography for my photos. So all of my photos are going to be on there, but you're still going to have to personally order them. Like you can send me an email or whatever. So basically, you'll basically email me and then I'll say, okay, this is what you want. You'll say yes. And then I'll just say, okay, well, this is where it goes. And then I'll send you a receipt and then I will order them to here. And then I will sign them, number them, and then I will send them out to you. The first 4 people who ordered this photo that was in the magazine, the first 4 people who got that got for a very cheap price, got it on canvas and framed. So this was the first photo, and the first 4 people that ordered it got it very special edition. But yeah. So this one's really good. Yes, Angel. I am also excited. Welcome back, everybody. If we could tippity tap the screen.
Yo, did we go to school together?
Where'd you go to school?
Because I could have sworn we had chemistry.
So what's your point?
Hello.
Why are you begging to come up?
I just want to talk about the background, if you wouldn't mind.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, what do you want to talk about the background for?
My
It's
kid's
literally
done
just a joke.
Okay, well, I mean, we can talk about politics if you'd want. Even the background, I kind of still disagree, but
That we have one TikTok because we literally have.
yeah,
Like
how so?
MAGA sits in their echo chambers all day and don't come up and actually debate and have conversations. And when you do, you don't bring any factual information. You just say, "Trust me, bro." And then when we bring facts, you're like, "Nah."
Well, I would consider myself to be pretty logical. I would also consider myself to be on the right. So, what's up, Swin?
What's up? Age, date, and who you voted for?
19, California, the Don,
When's your birthday?
July
July what?
I'm not telling you the exact day. I'll just say 14th.
So you just made up a date to say that you voted.
No, my birthday is in July, but I'm not gonna tell you the exact date.
What year?
What year? 2026. I mean, I'm sorry, 2006.
Jacob, are you hungry?
You got that? No, I just ate lunch. I don't know what that was.
That was your stomach growling just now? That's crazy work.
It definitely was.
That was so loud.
Damn,
I'm here now. You're here now. Jacob,
good.
age, state, and who you voted for.
I voted for Trump from Illinois. I'm 29, almost 30.
Almost 30. Okay.
Yeah, we getting there.
Yeah, you old as fuck, boy.
Dude, yeah. Hungry too, apparently.
Apparently. So what do you want to talk about today?
Hey, you know what? I respect you, but the libs have won TikTok. I can agree with you on that one. There's so many
For
of them
sure.
on here. Yeah, outweigh us a little bit on the
Mm-hmm.
left and right, but
It has nothing to do with the amount of people that are liberal on TikTok. Hi, Drip. It's the fact that every time we do have debates with you guys, when you don't sit in your echo chambers of very odd behavior, you guys bring no factual information. You just base everything you do off feelings, and every time we bring facts to a conversation, you guys get very upset. So it's like when we go into your spaces, hi Smith. When we go into your spaces, you guys just mute and block, or you scream over us, and then when you guys come here, you don't bring any actual information. So kind of, we really have one TikTok. So
I've actually had the opposite experience of you with dealing with the other way around. So I hear you. I'm sure it goes both ways, but
sure.
My viewpoint is whatever side of the political argument continues to support abortion, I just can't do that. So that's why I voted for Trump.
Sure. What's a uvula?
What's a uvula? I mean, what'd you say? What's a uvula? Isn't the uvula the thing in the back of your throat?
Sure. How many
Isn't that
holes
what
do
it
I
is?
have below my belly button?
What?
How many holes do I have below my belly button?
I mean, if you're a woman, I guess you'd have technically probably 3, wouldn't you?
Not all women have 3 holes below their belly button, but that's fine.
Well, all women can get pregnant, but all men. You see,
All women cannot get pregnant. Women are
Yeah, that's
born
where we draw
without
the line, Sam.
uteruses all the fucking time. Women are
That's where we
born
draw
with
the line,
medical
dude.
conditions that they cannot get pregnant all the fucking time. That's weird. That's a weird thing to say, and you're just being transphobic. And don't do that, because I'll just kick you for that.
Transphobic, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I just don't believe in it. It doesn't make me
Nobody
transphobic.
gives a fuck. Nobody cares what your belief is. Science tells you differently.
I
And I'm
disagree
not
with
going to
science.
get into this topic with you because, one, I can guarantee you're not educated enough, and two, there's no representation on the panel. So you can stay away from that topic, but if you continue to be transphobic, I'm just going to kick you.
I mean, I just don't think a man can become a woman. That's not like a disgusting thing. Like, it's just an opinion.
Science disagrees with you, buddy. Hi, Crow.
Hi. I'm feeling this emotion people think is, I think you guys refer to it as joy, and it's been a while, so I'm having a great day.
Yeah, I saw that. What's so joyful?
My favorite band of all time, after a 15-year hiatus, is not only releasing a new album, but going on a U.S. tour that will likely hit Allentown.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Social Distortion, for anybody in chat that's wondering, is releasing a new album in May. And because I used to work around adjacent to music, I know how touring schedules work, and there's a 3-day gap between Asbury and Philadelphia, which means they'll likely want to hit a mid-market stop, because Asbury is major market for New York and Philadelphia is major market for Philly, so we'll need a filler show, and Allentown makes sense for that.
That's awesome. I'm really excited for you. I like when you're happy.
Yeah, and everyone's like, how do you know? I'm like, because who their opener is. It's the Descendants. Why would that be relevant, Jess? Who played here already?
Is this Rye? How do see, this is what makes me mad. So my Facebook is giving me suggested friends from people on TikTok.
How do you think I fucking found you?
That's so bad.
Yeah,
Well, that's because you
how do
have
you
my
think I
phone
fucking
number,
found
though.
you?
That's different.
No, so Rogue, I'm not going to go to Asbury Park. I'm calling my shot now. Because they need a mid-market stop between Asbury Park and Philadelphia, they're going to play at the Archer in Allentown. Because the Descendants already played at the Archer in Allentown a year and a half ago.
It's fine. If you come to Asbury, the Rogue and I will just meet you. It's not going to come to Asbury. So this is awesome.
I'm sorry. That was the funniest fucking response. You just muttering, he's not going to go to Asbury.
He loves Asbury. He's not going to go to Asbury. Don't like abortions? Ignore them. Like you ignore all of the violated kids in the EP files. Otherwise, stop being a hypocrite. Crickets? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm going to give it like 15 more minutes, maybe 20 more minutes. Otherwise, I'm just going to log off for a little bit because I honestly don't even want to be on here right now. Like, I love you guys, but I'm pretty exhausted. And, Eric Lanscomer is crying about officers being hit with snowballs. Nobody gives a fuck.
Also, that led to, like my son and I butt heads a lot because our brains are too much the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a thing. Him and I just had a fucking moment because of this band. Because, like, he came home from school, Verandia's at work, and he just came in to make sure that I knew it was home. And I had Sex, Love, and Rock and Roll by Social D playing. And he's like, what is this? I'm like, oh, it's my favorite band. He's like, this is really good. And then he just sat down and we just chilled for a minute while I was working. And that's not a thing that him and I do.
Oh, that's awesome. The chill time. Guys, can we try and get this call at least halfway down so that I can log off for a little bit and go take a break? Can we at least try to get this goal halfway down? That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Because I do need to get off the interwebs. And I have to leave my house by 5:30 because I have to go pick up documents and I have to do all the things. So I have to leave my house by 5:30. And then I'll come back and hopefully I can game and not debate trolls on the internet.
Rogue Punk, I sang Angel's Wings at my wedding reception.
How about that?
My dog has been trying to join me for dinner every night. I know I should.
Oh, he's so cute. Okay. Awesome. Guys, we're only at 15K tapped. I need you guys to be tapping the screen. W Samantha for the $15.67. Love you, mean it. W Samantha. Why the 57 cents? I don't know. But I love it. Well, I don't have to do math, actually. What was it at? It was at 85? Yeah, so it's 157 cents. I don't have to do math because of the way I did the goal. I just make it that. I'm getting the fuck off the internet. No, we can hang out for a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna just hit my goal and log off. But now I gotta play the song, Crow. I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta play the song for them. I forgot. When we hit 100, we play the song. I just gotta find the song. There it is.
I want to be a good boy. I want to be very well behaved. I want to be a good boy. I want to be very well behaved. I want to be a good boy. A good boy. A good boy. A good boy. Good boy. I want to be a good boy. I want to be very well behaved. I want to be a good boy. I want to be very well behaved. I want to be a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
I have to go check the driveway, Crow, so you can talk to the chat.
Well, I will wait for the thing I was going to say until Jessica's attack now. Damn, that's crazy. Because it's an update on the Quakertown kids. So how are we doing today, chat? We now have Marvel and Willow as special guests. Marvel and Willow, what are your tiny thoughts on the current state of this country? You know, that's valid. That's valid, Marvel. Yeah, no, I agree. Those are very insightful thoughts, Marvel and Willow. I also feel an incessant need to whine about the current state of the country. Do you have anything else for us, Marvel? With your old man sage ways. No? Okay, well, fuck you too. I don't like you anyway. Only because you're the only dog I haven't met, because you're the one that doesn't come with Jess to my house. See, that's more my speed. Yeah, fuck them all. That's my true feelings on the current state of the union. Agree. Yeah, you ain't wrong. True. Big if true. Really, they're just saying what we're all thinking. Am I right, chat? I fucking love Bouncing Souls. Another Letter from Iraq is one of my favorite songs from them. Additionally, when I used to have my own college radio show, Bullying the Jukebox was my intro track. Every day. That's how my show was, with Bullying the Jukebox. Jake, if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm interviewing Marvel and Willow, clearly. They're just not in the room, okay? We're talking about the state of the union and the current status of this country, and they're giving me deep, profound dog insights, okay? Don't question it. Like, there's wisdom in the dogs. Oh, I'm working. I'm doing my actual job. I did not realize that you guys could hear it. That's my bad. Unless you mean the clicking that's happening right now, in that case, that's not me. That's the dog's toenails on there on Jess's floor. Oh yeah, Kier, my vacation's over. I am still working from home for another 4 weeks, but otherwise, yeah, I'm back. My next in-office week is the week of March 22nd. Hey, Sky Noodle. All right, so Kier, I was busy riding the high of the social distortion announcement, and then my son came home from school, and my son and I had a bonding moment for the first time in fucking forever. So I was just kind of like vibing with that. Like I can count the times my son has like sat in my office with me on one fucking hand, and today just sat there for like 30 minutes and we bullshit about music and stuff. And also, I spoke to my mother for like another hour and a half about old music and vinyl today, which any of y'all that know about my issues with my mother know that that's unheard of for my mother and I to have pleasant conversation. It was a good day is what I'm saying. Like, that's the cusp of what I'm saying is that my favorite band reemerged after 15 years. I connected with my mom, who I always fight with, and my son and I just fucking chilled. It was delightful. Like, I don't know what this feeling is. I think it's joy, but, like, I don't know what it is. Also, one of the dogs is now under the desk. That's why it looks like we're in an earthquake. Jess is gonna be fucking pissed. Marvel, get out from under there. The old man is getting into shit, and nothing. We can do nothing. Oh wait, no, it's Willow. I can see the brown in the corner.
You bitch. Nobody was gonna tell me? Willow, get off the chair, dude.
What am I supposed to do from fucking Pennsylvania?
Shouldn't just eat it. She fucked my whole computer desk up. Get out, bitch. Go. Get a pretty girl. Get a bad pretty girl. You guys just literally watched Willow.
What am I supposed to do from Pennsylvania? What do you want from me?
What were you guys
I
talking
actually interviewed
shit?
the dog. I interviewed the dogs while you were gone. We were talking about the state of this country. They were whining and barking about it. So I was like, yeah, no, fucking for real.
Everybody said we tried.
No, you missed it. You missed it. I was like, Marvel, stop. I mean, Willow, stop.
They couldn't hear you because it's in my headphones. I want to see the comments. That shit's funny as fuck. The dog is chewing on something. You know it. I mean, the aggressive clicking. Was she typing on the computer? Or
No. Jacob thought that the dog's nails hitting your floor was me clicking my mouse.
Marvel is not happy she went out alone. Jesus. Oh, yeah, you heard him. He was going, "Arr, arr, arr." Everybody's laughing.
Yeah, no, I was just rolling with it. I'm like, all right, hey, Marvel, Willow, what do you think about the state of the world? And then they started whining. I'm like, no, that's legit. That's me too. And then they started barking. I'm like, there, that's the energy I'm looking for, dogs. Yeah, get loud about it.
That's funny, actually.
Give me your sagely doggy wisdom.
Wait, where are you going? I've had enough? Hello? I was still talking. Okay, bye.
That's what Marvel did to me earlier when I was trying to interview him on his sagely old man dog thoughts.
But you know who never leaves? Alfie!
That's because Alfie can't leave. He's very small. It takes a lot more effort.
What do we do? Hello? Everyone's back. Marvel, you don't need to go that way, because you're just going to spin my chair. Okay. All right. What's on your ear, by the way, dude? What's on your ear? What'd you get into? What? Is it crusty? I don't know. There's no more food, Willow. Get out. Get out. Goodbye. 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 Just leave Alfie alone. Oh, okay. All right. What? You're a bad girl. You're a bad girl. You licked my plate. You licked my plate, and everybody saw you, and nobody could do a fucking thing. Get out. All right, get out. Go. Go. That was funny. Go. And I'm clipping that shit.
What do you want?
Go.
What do you fucking want from me to do? What to do there?
Come on. All right. Out. Thank you.
Yeah, you weren't out of the room for more than a minute before all of a sudden I just see the door wander open and fucking Marvel wander in. You weren't out of the room for more than a minute and a half before I saw Marvel wander in with Willow behind him.
Wait, what? Emma for hitting the adoption goal. Let's go. I didn't even see that. What am I doing? Crystal? Literally.
What was I
complete
saying?
mental breakdown.
Oh, I was saying something, and I was waiting until you came back. So we have an update on the Quakertown teenagers. They are being seen for their charges today, but they haven't released what those charges are.
What the fuck? Historically, kids
Remember-
have always protested in this country, so I'm confused.
They've been held since Friday. So they've been held Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. So this is day 5 of their detainment, and they're just getting charges today.
And are they all minors?
5 of them are, because there's 5 high school students and 1 adult.
That's insane. Jacob, those kids were arrested for protesting. Yes, they were arrested for protesting. Also, I would just like to play this video for you guys, which makes me sad that I didn't play this before. I should have played it before. But I would just like to play this video, and then we're going to end, because I'm going to play games for a little bit, because I do have to leave in 2 hours. And when I come home, I am going to have to try and raise the rest of this goal. As you guys know, my life is... Thank you, Crystal.
Is a Mosh trip, right?
No.
Oh.
So was supposed to be last weekend, but Moss didn't have their new ID, so they were waiting for their new ID to come in. But I will not be here. I won't be here this weekend. This weekend I'll be away. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna go on Discord or if I'm gonna try and stream it live. I don't know how much I think Pow World I could probably stream without it getting glitchy. If you guys want me to, I have to go on the YouTube and like sort out where we're putting things.
We
I have
got
to
to talk about this when you're done.
Oh God, I have to sort this whole YouTube out. It's so annoying because the old one everything was set the way it was supposed to. All right, let's play this video real quick. Or not, because where's the fucking sound on it? Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face.
When I joined ICE on August 1st, 2021, as an assistant chief counsel, I followed that oath for 4.5 years, working side by side with ICE officers. And I followed it when I resigned on February 13th, 2026, a little over a week ago, so that I could speak to you today. I am here because I am duty-bound to report the legally required training program at the ICE Academy is deficient, defective, and broken. 5 months ago, I was asked to teach the law to new cadets at the ICE Academy in Glencoe, Georgia, where ICE is training its new, inexperienced recruits. I volunteered, those without law enforcement training, I volunteered to take on this assignment based on my experience in law enforcement oversight, including at the state and local level prior to my work with ICE. On my first day, I received secretive orders to teach new cadets to violate the Constitution by entering homes without a judicial warrant. For the last 5 months, I watched ICE dismantle the training program, cutting 240 hours of vital classes from a 584-hour program. Classes that teach the Constitution, our legal system, firearms training, the use of force, lawful arrests, proper detention, and the limits of officers' authority. For example, they ceased all of the legal instructions regarding use of force. This means that cadets are not taught what it means to be objectively reasonable, the very standard which the law requires them to meet when deciding whether or not to use deadly force. Our jobs as instructors are to teach them so well that they can make split-second decisions about what they can and cannot do in life or death situations. Yet, in the name of churning out an endless stream of officers, DHS leadership has dismantled the academic and practical tests that we need to know if cadets can safely and lawfully perform their job. All to satisfy an administration demanding they train thousands of new officers before the end of the year. DHS told the public that new cadets receive all the training they need to perform their duties, that no critical material or standards have been cut. This is a lie. I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution when I joined ICE on August 1st, 2012.
This tells us something. I've been talking about this off and on all morning because I've been in and out of TikTok because I've been fucking driving. But this tells us something, that it's not that ICE officers were ignoring training. It tells us that ICE officers were never given the proper training. Like, we knew they were cutting training, but we didn't know what kind of training they were cutting. And this tells us they were cutting the training that has to do with the rights of every American.
I don't ever want to leave on a bad note, but I think that needs to resonate with people. I go to bed every night wondering to myself what history is going to look at us and say. Because we know Vietnam, we know Germany, we know all these things, right? We have the evidence, we have the history, and history does not reflect well on us for those things. But I wasn't alive for those things. And so when I see what's happening in this country very specifically, I often look at what my grandchildren or my great-grandchildren are going to say about my generation of this country. And I'm ashamed. And I'm hurt. And I'm scared. And I don't necessarily have the answer to that yet. But what I do know is that I don't ever want to be a part of the history books with being compliant or silent. So I really don't give a fuck what lists I'm on. I really don't give a fuck about the petty bullshit on this app with certain people who just want to tear me down. I don't care about none of that. What I care about is when history writes itself, what side I was on. And when I die, and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren get to talk about my legacy and who I was, that they talk about the fact that I was a fucking warrior in this fight. And that I did whatever I could to make sure that I was fighting for the rights of people. Doesn't matter if they're legal, not legal, if they're black, if they're white, if they're Hispanic, if they're women, if they're men, if they're trans, if they're gay. I don't give a fuck. That's what I care about. So, on that note, I'm going to end. I'm going to go get some shit ready so that I can pack for the weekend. And apparently I'm going to get yelled at by Crow about YouTube or something. I don't know.
No. What I said I needed is what we were going to talk about after was that video. It's my comment that we've been operating from the backwards logic that they ignored training. It's a matter that they never had the training they should have had.
Yeah, before that, you said, when I said I got to redo YouTube, you said, oh, we got to talk about that later. Oh, you meant the video. Got it.
The video, because it was on the screen.
I am not Sarah Connor. I am not Sarah Connor yet. But what I will tell you is if I had to, if I had to, I would put my life on the line to save someone.
The real question is would you fight a T2000?
All right, hell yeah, I would. I don't give a fuck if he melts into the ground or not. Hell yeah, I would. So maybe I would. Maybe I am Sarah Connor, but maybe like the early ages of Sarah Connor, who's just like, you know, doesn't understand yet and wants to, and then learns, and then when she gets older and the new fucking Terminator, like, she kicks ass. But yes, we're gonna get off for a little bit, guys. I'm gonna rearrange the YouTube, and then I'm gonna set up a whole new TikTok Studios for some fancy shit for gaming. And then I'm also gonna set up a scene in YouTube so that I can game on YouTube. Nothing we didn't know already, but it's about time it's getting out there. 1,200 are people too. Oh, T200s are people too. Yeah, absolutely. I love you guys so much. If anybody decides they want to contribute while I'm not on and I'm working on MBW stuff, please feel free to do so. My link tree is consistently on my profile no matter what time of day it is. So even if I'm not on, if you guys figure out you're able to donate, please do. I'm gonna go rearrange YouTube. Hopefully, I'll see you guys later. Okay, love you. Bye. All right, streamers on the tubes of yous, I'm gonna end. I'm gonna go fix some shit. I love you guys very much. I'll see you guys soon too, okay?